So I think I'm ready to play a new character. I'm just kidding.
Kill him off.
There's a class, an Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. I really want to try. Really, really want to try.
Take 58 points of damage.
I would insta-die.
Well, there you go. New character. Bring it on!
Roll it up. Roll it up.
I think all of us would insta-die.
Yeah, that would... yeah. Good thing that's... All my bosses tonight are doing 60-12s. The D12 is just a
you also rolled
dice.
really well on 60-12. Look at that roll.
Oh, man. Yes, I did. Wow. Everything was higher than a 10, but a 5.
Like nearly maximum damage.
Okay. Adjust my microphone. When last we met our heroes, what all did we do last time? Let's see. We
finished up rats.
We finished the rats.
Killed the spiders.
Killed spiders. You guys figured out a couple of things. So you figured out to catch a thief.
Turn that in.
Turn that in. Then you
turn in rat tails.
Turn in the rat tails.
That's pretty much it.
And then a new thing popped up.
And stuff.
Bing!
For adventurers needed.
Yeah, we poked the exclamation point.
This one, adventurers needed. So yeah, having completed 2 tasks, not meaning to, you guys hunkered down for an evening's rest. Oh man, I didn't bring it up like the combat tracker or like.
You gotta do it, man.
God, idiot. So, is there anything you guys want to do before you guys actually hunker down for the night?
It's still pretty. What time of the day is it?
Shit.
Roll a d24.
It is.
11.
Apparently 11 o'clock. Yeah, you guys would have some time before the evening to, check in a couple a couple shops, and look into a couple of things before you called it an evening. So yeah, I'll allow that. I'll allow it. Even though I clicked long rest. So if there's any shopping or things you guys want to do before you call it an evening.
I would like to go shopping.
I would also like to go shopping for the things on the list that I gave to Puffalump.
So you guys would know that we're just going to minimize this. New campaign, who dis? That there are a couple of shops that you may or may not have gone into. There is a magic shop that's pretty well known. It's called For Code's Sake, and then there's the one good blacksmith in town who is the owner of the Bronze Mouse. So between the two of them, they typically cover most general needs, but then there's of course the Bazaar of Sisa, which is more of like exactly what you expect from, like, I don't know, Agrabah, where there's just shops everywhere and people are just shouting and barking things across the street. So
I am looking for provisions to speak more directly with Athris. I'm going to go shopping. Who would like to come?
I could use a few things.
I also am going to look for armor, heavy armor. I've been getting hit far too much.
That is what we count on you for.
Well, yes. Better me than you. Have you been working on your cardio?
Nope.
Savathris just squeezes Grin's bicep a little bit.
Quit it!
Have you tried any mental exercises, Grin? Perhaps that would help you with your stealthing abilities.
Let me think about it. Nope.
Ouch.
Nah, I already figured that out. Karma, remember? Karma.
That's true. Have you done any repentance?
No.
Donated to the temples, perhaps?
Nope. Yeah. Hey, you guys want to stop at a temple on the way? Is he still talking, or is he out of bed? Okay. Sorry.
I would like to at least go to those two stores, the magic store and the blacksmith.
So you guys are kind of in the middle of the town coming out of the old amphitheater. You know that the Codesake you actually were pretty close to when you went to the Shrieking Caves. It's down near the docks. It's actually this building right on the map. It's this little where it went. It's right there. And then they the Bronze Mouse is near the top up here. So you're kind of in between both. Whoa, there we go. So up to you which direction you take, but you've got a little time in the city. You probably have enough time to hit up both before the evening becomes dusk and you run out of time.
Where's the slippery duck at?
You may not have time to visit both. The slippery duck is down this way.
Oh, that's a trek.
But you can probably hit up two places before like dusk.
I guess I'll go talk to Puffalo and see how he's doing with my list. And go update him on what we found.
Are you going alone?
I'm gonna say I'm headed to the deck, to the slippery deck. If anyone wants to come, you're more than welcome. If not, well, fuck you guys.
There's no need to be that aggressive. I'll come with you.
I'm just joking with you. But yeah, sure. More the merrier.
Okay. We can always do shopping tomorrow. There's not that much rush on these bounties, is there?
I don't think so.
Surely we will have time to get provisions and rest. We can't just do a job every single day.
You're probably right, but don't call me Shirley.
That was good. That was a good. I got that joke. That was good.
Yeah. See?
Are you expecting some kind of trouble at this at the thieves meetup?
It's
There's
funny
always
because Shirley is a type of bird.
yes, savvy nuts. You got it. Anything else to contribute? Can we move on? I don't like how much you're thinking here.
What? You asked me something? I was thinking about
Never
Shirley.
mind. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, there's always trouble at the slippery duck, but nothing I can handle.
Millie wiggles her fingers, one of which has like a wound on it, and says, "The regulars are very good at their games of dexterity."
I'll be back, guys. I'm sorry.
You're fine, Dane.
Maybe on the way to the slippery duck, we can go to the whatever's on the way.
Well, let's do. I guess the magic shop would be more on the way because you can basically like go down, and then across.
I only suggest because Dane stepped away for a minute.
Well, let's head to the magic shop. And you guys are pretty familiar with the location. Maybe even stepped in a couple of times before. The outside of the shop is just a beautiful stone building. It probably takes you, it's half a distance of the city. We'll say it takes you an hour to kind of traverse. Outside of the building is just beautiful building. It's got heatless fire braziers that are just, casting a bluish purple light as they burn without any kind of heat. There's a nice little sign on the outside that says, for code's sake, and stepping in has a very nice warm atmosphere. And the shop is rather tidy. The counter is very, very tidy, but there's some strong incense that's burning that you can smell. And behind the counter is a, oh my God, what are they called? Yep.
Naga.
They're the cat people.
Rakshasa.
Rakshasa.
Yes, that one. And then you all die.
Tabaxi.
Yes, a leopard skin Tabasco sauce is behind the counter, and you see her kind of like get a little excited. Her eyes are very wide, and she looks at you and goes, "Oh, welcome, welcome. What can I do for you?" Well, come up.
Yes, I need some provisions for rituals. I need to attune with my my patron.
What exactly do you need?
I seek augury and answers from my patron, and I was hoping for some fine threads and a metal hoop.
Just a hoop?
Well,
You
yes.
You want threads and a hoop?
Yes.
Well, how big a hoop?
But fine. They must be of fine quality to channel these enchantments. 25 gold worth, in fact.
Fine hoop and thread.
Yes.
Okay. You see her kind of like step aside. I'll be right back. She goes behind the counter, and the tapestry that she kind of floops behind is heavy, and you hear some like banging and crashing as she's trying to pull through some things. After a minute or two, she does come back out, and she's holding what looks to be like a seamstress kit,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of plops it down, and thread.
Yes.
Thread. And a metal hoop. And she has kind of a little box that she opens up, and there are two fairly made beautiful silver earrings. Well, I've got this hoop.
Perhaps something that could be used for stitching, or an embroidery hoop would be fine.
I mean, I left that back there. And she leaves the sewing kit and the hoops, and then she comes back with one of those rings that you tighten. Okay. 25 gold piece worth, huh?
Yes.
She kind of shrugs and just.
I'll take it.
Okay, 25 gold it is.
Do I think they are of fine enough quality for me to use divination, the augury spell on it? It requires specially marked sticks, bones, or similar tokens worth at least 25 gold pieces.
Go ahead and make a Arcana check. Augury spell. Nice. I mean, they look pretty nice. The thread seems to be in pretty good disrepair. I guess disrepair wouldn't be the word. Pretty good repair. And the metal hoop, though it's a little dusty, does seem to be in pretty good shape.
Okay. I'll pay it.
Oh, well, excellent. Good. And she takes your gold. What? Anything else you're looking for?
Does she have like weapons and armor on display, or is it really just like potions and components and?
Make a perception check. and anyone else that's looking around in the shop. Dave, we took a slight detour on the way to the slippery deck
Okay.
to
That's not-
Russia Pants. Who wants the cold shake? Cold for code's sake.
Let's see.
So Vathers and Grin, you're both kind of just kind of looking at this sewing kit that Andy has now purchased for 25 gold. It looks pretty nice, you know. There's a couple of threads that seem to be pretty well worn out, but the rest of them seem to be in pretty good shape. Ishnu, looking around, you see some oddities. Kind of looking around, you do see some potions that are kind of on a shelf. Melandra, your eyes catch a very odd pouch. It's brightly colored, very well sewn together. Pouch is just kind of sitting on the shelf with a little tag beside it.
I'm gonna wander over and see if the tag says anything.
Yeah, you look at the tag and it says bag of many holdings.
What's this?
Oh, well, you've got a fine eye there, dear. Oh, my. And she comes behind the counter and she's like yoga kind of like tapping her staff as she moves forward. Oh, well, that is a marvelous bag of holding. You put all sorts of things in there you can. They say it's got an interdimensional space inside.
Sounds handy.
I mean, it's quite nice. I've got a couple myself, and I put all sorts of things in it. And then when you want it, you just pull it out.
This one's so colorful. It makes me so grateful for the people who exist in this world who
I'm
have
so grateful you noticed.
artistry and make beautiful things
You could keep your pig in it.
instead of just functional things. I don't think I need to do that.
You
I
have
don't
a
know that
pig? What is a
Persephone
pig?
wants to live in a bag. It is a very nice bag. How much for the bag?
Roll. Is there charm in this game? Why do I feel like I forgot everything?
I could just do cha, just straight charisma.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I'm not really trying to like actively persuade her or anything.
Yeah, just roll your cha
Cha.
cha cha cha.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. She kind of eyes you up a little bit. Well, for someone who just appreciates fine craftsmanship,
I appreciate so many things.
700 gold.
Oh.
Oh, I don't appreciate that.
Well, it does seem like it would be very useful.
Useful indeed, yes. Very useful.
We could carry a lot of things.
Yep, many things.
Sure. And I come home, piggy. And Persephone appears.
Oh, there is a piggy.
Persephone, I would like 700 gold, please.
700 gold.
The pig just kind of like dances around for a moment and then just like spits up 70 platinum coins. No. Yeah, that'd be right.
Yeah.
Spits it right out. Well, that is just dandy. She like gets down and like pats the piggy on the head. Oh, I can drop that in your inventory. What am I doing?
Sweet.
She will look around to the other three. If anyone needs me to carry anything at any time, Persephone only eats coins, I've discovered, not food or anything else. She will puke it back up. But I feel like the bag will not be as picky.
Well, I'm gonna have to put that on my shopping list. And she kind of like pulls out a little notepad, and you see her scribble down something. And then she pulls the tag off of it and exchanges your coin for the money. You don't see any armor per se, but there seems to be many potions and other kind of wondrous things around the shop.
Okay. No, she's very happy with her bag.
Ishnu will approach her and say, do you have any alchemist fire?
Alchemist fire? What exactly might that be?
It is a concoction that is highly flammable and will set almost anything on fire upon contact.
Well, alchemist fire. Well, alchemist fire. All right, well, just hold on. She like flips through her list. Well, it says I got 2 vials here. Hold on. And she goes running to the back. And again, you hear kind of like a clanging and a banging noise. After a couple of minutes or two, she comes back and says, "Yep, 2 flasks. 2 flasks indeed. Going rates 50 gold apiece. I'd take them both for 90.
Sounds good to me. I accept.
Well, this was just a good, meet and greet. I love it. You've got 2 flasks in your inventory. Boom.
Boom.
Abe, I would like to just peering at this shopkeep. Do they seem surprised that we're accepting these? Like, how are they? Were they expecting us to haggle? I guess is what I'm getting at. That's what I'm trying to
You're
get.
on insight.
Yeah, not great.
It's hard to tell. She's just really overly excited to have company. You're not sure if it's something that maybe not many people come in every day, but she's just really enjoying your company.
Cool.
I'm gonna step up to the counter and sling my big spider head onto the counter.
Oh, that's.
I'm gonna look
Oh
at her and
my.
go, "Huh? What do you think of that?"
That is wow. Someone broke off a pincher.
Mm-hmm.
What it's bleeding on the counter. What
It's all yours for a reasonable price.
Oh. Well.
Look at this. I'm gonna hold up the one pincer that's still on there. What's that do? Nobody knows. Probably valuable though, huh?
Do you mind if I look at it?
Be my guest.
She kind of holds her wand out for a moment, her big staff. You see like an incantation being cast. The fireball. The spider hood kind of glows for a moment and then sits back down. It's very reminiscent from the identify spell that you guys saw. Cinderina, I remembered her name, cast earlier in the day. And then, well, I've got to get my hands dirty. And then she just starts inspecting this thing. Kind of turning it upside down. There's blood
okay.
Going. Well, I've got to see if it's worth anything.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, there definitely seems to be a little bit of poison left, and you see her like push a little finger into the actual skull, and there's just like poison leaking out through one of the pinchers. I'll give you 182 gold for it.
Deal. I'll take it.
Excellent. And she kind of like scoops it up and then like plops it on the ground. I'll deal with that later. And then as she's doing this, everything just cleans itself. Well, that's much better.
All right then.
Speaking
of poisons, you don't deal in any other kinds of poisons, do you?
Well, I typically don't make poisons, but I do use the venoms to make things to help people in need. Not too much of a killer myself, but I help people when needed.
So you use poisons. You use poisons to make like potions and stuff, right?
Yeah. She seems pretty up and up.
Does she murder people, Abe?
Murders everyone. She actually makes meat pies out of them. No, she seems almost kind of caught off guard by the prospects of hurting someone.
Right.
I mean, but you have some poisons that you could maybe sell, right?
I mean, I have potions of poison resist.
You know what? Never mind. I'll find somebody else.
Well, I mean, I've heard, if you're really looking for those kind of things.
Hey, what's this thing worth? I'm gonna hold up the Thieves Guild necklace.
Where did you find that?
On the ground.
Interesting. Well, be careful who you show that. I heard rumor that's the emblem of the Thieves Guild, if you believe such things.
Yeah. Well, I'll hang on to it for now.
Well,
I'll put it back in my pocket.
be careful who you show.
Do you have anything to help sneaking?
Well,
I've been having some issues with my sneaking. I mean, it might just be, some performance issues, but something a little help, even if it's a placebo.
She eyes you up like dagger stares.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to offend you, Mr.
Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna say something offensive?
Well, I don't think you could afford it.
What's that supposed to mean?
She thinks you're not very wealthy.
I
know what it means, but
guessing that anything more than a couple thousand gold might be too much. That's all I'm saying.
well, I'll have you know that you're right, but still, it doesn't give you the right to make assumptions about people.
Well, when you've been in the business for as long as I have, sometimes you can tell. Look, I would love to sell you this potion of invisibility. I just don't think you could afford it.
Invisibility, you say, huh?
Yep.
So, are we done here?
You see, for a moment, she was kind of like almost excited to get rid of this potion, and then just like downtrodden. Well,
I am done.
let me know if there's anything else that you can help. Rasha Pants is always at your service.
Excuse me?
That is my name. I come from a very long line of Pants, and my first name is Rasha. Rasha Pants.
Could you spell your last name, please?
It's Pants, like Pants. Pants.
Like a pair of pants.
Yes! Pants. Rasha Pants.
Rasta Pants. Got it.
Rasta.
Ren, did you see the artistry on this bag I purchased? The craftsmanship is just so. Just take a moment to really appreciate the time and effort someone put into this.
Yeah, it's a nice bag. Pants? So, what did your family do? They made pants? They wore pants?
Thank you for the items.
She looks a little flustered, but immediately shuts it off. Oh, well, you are welcome. I'm just glad when people appreciate good service.
What sort of potions do you have besides the expensive invisibility potion?
Oh, well, I have simple ones like healing, and I have a couple of good raider healing, but they take a little longer to make.
Do we need any healing potions?
I have.
Hey, my bacon.
I have one left.
I have one.
Hopefully that takes care of that.
So, Melly, you can fit anything in that bag?
Well, from what I understand, I can fit a lot of things in this bag, but certain things should not go in the bag. Things like Persephone, because, well, I don't know a lot about extra dimensional space, but I have heard that if you combine two items that involve magic that utilizes extra dimensional space, it can be catastrophic.
Like, catastrophic how?
Well, I'm not entirely sure, just that you shouldn't do it.
So, like a good catastrophic or a bad catastrophic?
I don't know that catastrophic ever has good implications.
I don't like catastrophic.
Only one way to find out.
Perhaps there's a library where we could research this subject.
Go to market, little piggy. Persephone bangs out.
I am done here unless we wanted to buy more potions, but perhaps we can continue on to the ugly duckling.
Well, seeing to how we couldn't possibly afford the potions that she has here, I think going to the duckling should be fine.
I mean, I have other things, but
I can take a hint.
I mean,
take a hint. I'm going to take my lousy, poor ass out of here.
I mean, if you have 400 gold, I will sell you a cloth that changes colors.
What?
It just goes, don't buy it. Well, it's a cloth that will change colors to what you want.
Just like a piece of cloth?
Yeah, you can wear it as a headband or a wrap, and it gains resistance to whatever you change the color to.
Huh.
I'm giving you a discount because apparently I've offended you.
There is a saying that I heard one time that said, if you have to ask, you cannot afford it.
Where'd you hear that? Is that something I said? Doesn't sound like me.
No, I don't believe it was you. I don't recall where I heard it from, but it was a saying.
You need to take better notes.
I will endeavor to do that.
Let me take a note. Take better notes.
Does sound useful, huh? How much it? Hey, can you get that piggyback out here? Why'd you put him away?
Well, you were making me nervous.
About the interdimensional, call it, huh?
Come home, little piggy.
How much we got in there? How much you got in you, pig? I don't speak pig. Anybody speak pig?
I believe I do.
Well, what do you know?
I don't know what it said.
Is there like a counter on this thing? I'm gonna pick it up and just gonna look at it. How do I know how much is in there?
Oh, if you shake it, it oinks happily, and you know how much money is inside of it.
Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna shake it. How much money do we have?
Well, I don't know.
It's been split up between us.
Yeah, I don't think we have a group fund.
Yeah, we don't have a group fund.
We
So
just got 182. Abe, can we put stuff in the party sheet?
I mean,
or do you have to do that?
You technically could. You have gold on you.
I do. Where is
yeah, I
my
think
gold?
we've just been splitting all the gold.
Inventories. Yeah, I've been
Four
splitting it
ways.
up.
Oh, I got a good bit of gold.
We've just imagined. We've used our
Hey,
imagination.
give me that headband.
I mean, you could wear it as a headband or even a scarf, or you could wrap it around your hand.
I mean, I'm wearing a headband in my picture, so it might as well be a headband.
Ooh.
Oh.
Or if you needed to protect your nose and mouth from breathing.
Oh, that's true.
It makes you resistant to
It's very
colors.
sanitary.
No,
Yeah,
you
like
choose
blue,
you choose the color,
mauve,
and then so let's say
burnt
I want it to
sienna.
be, and she pulls out this like silk scarf. I want it to be red, and it becomes like a vibrant red color.
Ooh.
And then she lights a fire with her hand, and then like holds her hand against it. See, I'm
Don't do
taking
that. Don't do
partial
that.
damage. It's fine. And then she like puts it out.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Partial
resistant to the
damage? Is
element
that not still damage?
Well, yes, but it.
Oh my
You've
God.
just burned your hand, and the smell of burning fur, it is quite strong.
I'll open a window.
There you go.
Open
It's
the
in your
window.
inventory.
Hands in there.
Cure wounds.
Red fire, yellow lightning.
Oh well, that is you guys are just the loveliest of
Oh, I
people.
can't load the image. Oh, there it is.
I got it for you. Ouch.
Oh my God, that's cool.
You just have to set it every day, I think. Well,
Every day.
I guess you're off to the what was it? The ugly duckling.
It's the slippery duck. Thank you very much.
Oh, I heard that is just a ruffian's place.
Oh,
They play dangerous games.
Forgive me for your hoity-toity point of
Okay,
view here. Can we
now,
leave?
thank you so much. This is a lovely, lovely shop.
Yes, we're
Shove
super
her
grateful.
out the door.
Yeah, bitch.
What? What did you say?
We appreciate you and your service and your fantastic items and your reasonable prices so very much, and we will tell everyone what a lovely, lovely shop you have. Goodbye, thank you, have a good day.
Oh, I like her.
Can you believe that? Me, huh? You don't look like you could afford it. So what? I couldn't afford it, but that's the principle. Am I right?
People say things all the time, Grin. You can only control how you react to it.
Perhaps you should buy some gold-threaded robes. That may give off the illusion of wealth.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right, so after we get a few more coins, then we're gonna start looking for some gold-threaded robes.
Did she ever end up paying you for that spider head, or did you just leave in indignance without getting your money?
Oh no, she gave it to me. 182 gold.
Got
Look
it.
at that. I told you that thing would come in handy.
You did?
As you guys leave, for code's sake, you guys are having this conversation. Ishnu, you kind of look out as you're kind of taking notes. The sky, it's a strange color today, and oh, that's a weird puddle. I just pulled one of my hairs out and I lost it. So I hope you guys are
What's
watching.
happening? Are you still talking about in the game? Just all
Like I
things
could
that
see it. It was
out there
freaking me out. Ishnu, you're kind of taking some notes as you know, there's a weird sewer grate that's in front of you, and it seems to be slightly askew. And you kind of, as you're taking notes, kind of look up, and you see two eyes, kind of looking at you from an alleyway across the street.
I'm going to go look over at those eyes. Take a closer look.
You get closer to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see as you kind of start walking up to it, and they're having this conversation. You see this short, red-furred cat with a blue sailor's cap, and he kind of takes his cap off and he goes, "Hey, I'm looking for Grin. You seen him?"
Yes, I was just walking with him, and she kind of
good.
turns around to see where the group is.
Hey, Puffy.
Hey, Grin, how's it going?
You know.
I went up to that hoity-toity school you got. They tell me you went out for some items, and well, I got some stuff for you.
Right. Well, we got some information for you as well.
Oh,
Took care of that.
Shh,
I don't think so. Just specialty item. We took care of that thing in the cave with the rats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Cleaned
guys
up one of our entrances. I mean, a cave we knew of.
So you guys use that for your
I don't know what you're talking about.
enterprises.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, anyways, I think we found one of your buddies.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he didn't make it.
Oh.
But we also found a shipment of silks. Is that you guys too?
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. Silks go missing, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Puts his little sailor's hat back on.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna get the pendant out of my pocket and just kind of flip it in my hand, and then hand it back to him.
Look at that.
You guys should be clear to go now. Just be careful in the future, huh?
Yeah.
We left the silks with Lorbum.
Well, that's good. That's good. It'll make it back. I mean, you know, it'll make it back, I guess. You know, no big deal. Hey, Grin. He kind of pulls you aside, like a little around the shoulder. You know, I already got one of these. We don't really count them. Maybe hold on to it. Never know when it comes handy.
All right, but this doesn't mean I'm in the guild.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, you are. It's not. It's cool. What? Just forget about it.
All right, I'll hold on to it for now.
Yeah, now you're in. It's cool. It's cool.
So,
Cool.
be able to get that stuff.
Oh
Basketball,
yeah. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. That stuff. You know, it wasn't easy. You know,
Well, that's why I brought it to you, puppy.
my usual markup's 20%. But
20%.
look.
What are you doing here? You're
we're
busting my
good-
balls.
We're good friends.
You want to
We're good
bust my
friends.
balls,
No,
puppy?
I marked it up 13%. 13. Good. I got it going right, man.
You're
That's
busting my
fine.
balls. You're busting my balls.
Well,
10%.
yeah. I mean, hey, you know
10%.
what? I knocked off 7% for you. 7.
I thought we were friends,
7.
puppy. I thought we were good
but
pals, doing each other favors, doing each other solids.
well, exactly. And look, now you're part of the guild, so I think we're even. So that'll be 446 gold pieces.
146.
Well, you wanted, and he pulls out a list. And I swear to God, I made a parcel, and I don't know where the fuck
It's
I put
inside my list. I see it there, but I can't actually click it and open it.
Damn it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, 446 is the market price. But let's see here. We got some ball bearings. We got a blowgun. This will come in handy,
Yeah.
Got some darts, like little cantrips. We got let's see, caltrops. We got crossbow bolts, and he's just like pulling a big sack off his back. We got a hunting trap. What's this for? You going hunting? What you doing?
Hey, don't worry about it. All right.
A couple of poison vials. Why you want all this stuff?
Anyways, it looks like it's all here.
Yeah.
400.
No, it's
You're
here.
busting my balls here, buddy.
Yeah,
I hope you know that.
446.
Here, take it. Get out of here.
Oh, all right. Well, it was nice doing business with another member.
Nice
it was good.
Business.
Good seeing you.
You're busting my balls.
Can I just drop this in your inventory, because that'd be so helpful.
I think
Yes,
all of those are items. We can just throw the items in there individually.
Ishnu turns to the cat guy and says, do you happen to have any gold-threaded robes or other fancy clothes?
Yeah, or whatchamacallit, alchemist's fire.
A hat, a
maybe.
colorful hat.
I think Grin may be in the market for some fine threads.
He wants to look wealthy.
Boom,
Yes,
that
exactly.
worked.
Nice.
Well, I'm a guy that can get things. So, give me a day or two. Maybe, grease my palm. I get you something.
Now, you don't need any more grease. I'll find my own robes. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna remember this, Puffy.
No reason to get testy. No reason. Hey, you guys want to do me a favor, though?
Oh, now he wants us to do a favor.
Just maybe look the other way while I jump down this grate.
Oh, okay. I turn around.
Oh, I like this guy. I like it. Yeah.
Puffy, you do know that we saw you come out of the grate.
You didn't see shit. This guy did. I don't know what he was doing taking his notes, but you were all busy. Oh, she was mean to me, and I'm not wearing fancy clothes.
True. No, I did say all those things. All right, I'll turn around reluctantly.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. Nice talking to you all. Yeah, have a great day.
Balls.
Oh, I rolled an 8, and you guys hear a really loud as he moves the crate aside. You hear oh shit! Oh no, I missed a step. Okay. Oh jeez, and then it slides back into place with a. Okay, you guys have a great day.
Actually, that was a pretty good price for all this stuff.
Yeah, because I totally looked at the wrong thing, Dan. I should have charged you 500 gold pieces. 446 was totally just markup, and then all of a sudden you hear a, oh shit!
Shit, I forgot that. Damn. Whew.
Just did that for free.
Wouldn't have been able to afford it after that fancy cloth I bought.
Grin, is everything okay?
Sir. With who? With what? Me? Yeah, I'm fine.
You seem very testy.
No. It's just
you do.
That lady got under my skin. We can't all just be born into riches and fancy clothes and.
Dane, this is my last
parents.
one. My last
I still have that. Oh, that was the last one.
Been
Did
milking
you buy
them,
a case or did you buy like 6-packs?
Yeah, I bought the case of that. It was the last one. It was marked down. They were just gonna throw it out.
Bastards.
Damn it.
Anyways,
Regardless
Anyway,
of
I'm fine. I just
riches or fancy clothes, we have so many things. Just so
oh boy. Are you happy
so
now,
many-
Savvy?
Yes.
she
Yes,
just
yes.
rambles. She just
Yeah.
rambles for a while about all the things that we all have to be thankful for, from the
Yeah,
the sunrise to sunset to food and calliope, and she just, as they walk, she just rambles.
Grin, perhaps you could try eating some more fiber. I've heard that poor digestion may cause people to be irritable.
Ugh. Not backed up, Ishnu.
Maybe no. I think Ishnu might have an excellent point. Maybe if you were freer and less backed up, you would be better at sneaking.
I don't.
I see.
I,
We've been eating
I
a
don't
lot of bacon
understand.
and sausages at the counter there, the food counter.
Why?
I get it. So all the things that suck in my life are because I have to shit.
I'm
Very astute, you guys.
Are you playing a joke on my expense? I'm the one that's bad at sneaking. Why is everyone making fun of Grin for sneaking poorly? Grin is good at sneaking. I am bad at sneaking. Is this a joke? This is a good joke.
No, I'm fine. Fine. All right, we here yet?
We
Where are we
ask
going?
as we care. I put a hand on his shoulder.
Grin,
It's a big hand.
roll a D100.
D100.
Roll a good
Don't
roll.
ask me how to do that anymore. It's not I don't remember.
Roll. D100. Actually, you just you right click thing and then you do the thing, but I'll do it that way. 64.
All right, good. So as you're having this conversation, Grin is kind of been leading the charge, if you will, and he takes a left at. Whoa, Jesus! I said right there. He takes a left in the street and almost kind of takes a detour around the old amphitheater, marching up to the Bronze Blacksmith. The Bronze Mouths, as it's known. But Grin, at the end of your, we'll call it a rant, you realize that you're now standing in front of the Temple to Pelor, which is right here, and it's the rebuilt Temple of Pelor. There's a couple just random city guards walking around, but you found your way for whatever reason to this area, and you can continue to follow the street northward and find your way to the Bronze Mouth pretty quickly. But it's just odd to you that why you came this route.
I can't escape this guy. Look at that. Douche floor everywhere I look.
It's just one of these guys up front.
I don't get it. What's so great about this guy, anyways?
He is God of light and joy.
Well,
Redemption.
that's wonderful. If you'd bring a little light and joy into people's lives, maybe people will like him a little more.
He brings joy to many people's lives.
Well, good for them.
Yes.
I just give Smathros like a side glance. Start grumbling to myself.
Melandra passes Grin a snack, an apple. She hands him an apple.
It's good for that.
I get it. He takes a bite. Actually, I do feel better. Thank you.
Sometimes when I am hungry, I also get a little cranky.
Here, have a Snickers.
All right. After a quick snack, you lead the troops through the city to the outside of the Bronze Mouths. It's kind of the central building up here in. Here, I can actually point to it. It's this building right there. Excuse me.
Well, I've never really been here before, but I heard this is the place to go if you need armor and that kind of stuff.
I do.
By the time you've interacted with the shops and kind of taken this detour, it's late afternoon, kind of early dinner time, and you make your way to the Bronze Mouths. Outside it's a circular building, very like metallic constructed with some stone base. In the center, there's a massive billow that billows that kind of billow smoke. Really doing good here, guys. And you can hear the distant clanging from inside, kind of opening the doors. There's just like that heat that waves out with the clanging clash of metal. In the center is just a massive forge, and you see a soot-covered creature. It's probably about 3.5 feet tall. It's got round ears and a long tail. He's wearing an armorer's apron, and he's got bracers on his shoulders and arms. And the guy looks just built. But he's just clanging away.
Built like Mighty Mouse?
Built like Mighty Mouse.
Yep.
Whoa. It's ripped. That's really good.
Grin, you
Is
gonna
that
make
in
it?
character? Grin chokes on his apple.
All of a sudden the clanging stops, and you hear a very gruffled, "Be with you in a second." And he kind of like throws whatever he's working on into a bit of water and oil, and it cools down, and he just kind of like pulls off these massive gloves and throws them down.
I could look like that if I worked out a little bit.
Yes.
Kind of walks over. What you need?
You are in excellent physical condition.
Oh, thank you. Work out every day.
Yes. Your profession, I'm sure, does not hurt.
No,
I
mean sometimes it hurts. You get burns.
I am looking for armor.
Ah, well,
Or a
you've come to the right place.
Yes.
What are you looking for? What are you, like a 27, 38? They're just numbers. I don't know anything. I'll just measure you. Okay.
I am nearly 7 feet tall.
That's big. I'm gonna get a stool.
250 pounds.
What kind of armor are you looking for?
Heavy would be good.
Heavy.
Protection. I am looking for protection.
Protection. Interesting. Well,
Or a shield.
or a shield. Well, I've got both.
I already have a shield that I like.
Oh, well, we won't
I will
get that
look at
out.
whatever you have.
Well, yeah. Okay. Let me go look around the shop. Well, let's see what we got here.
I'm looking for plate armor +5.
Well, I don't think that exists.
Plate
I do
armor
have,
vulnerability +5.
I feel like this item is not priced right.
I disagree.
I would believe you
I'll take
would
it.
if you saw what it was priced at.
Oh. Did you add a 0?
Oh, that's a little better. Well, I've got an interesting one. If you're interested, it is heavy. Make your attacks glance off at a 17, 8C base.
Well, that's good.
If we're playing a D&D game.
That is
Pretty heavy. And what's interesting is, you can take it on and off with a simple action.
Oh, that is useful.
Yeah, Yeah, if you want to go skinny dipping in the evening.
So would that be hollering mail? What's that?
Well, it would be, I call it a cast-off splint armor.
Splint.
I don't know if I can shares with you. Did it pop up?
It did.
Oh, good. It's definitely not 100 gold. I'm gonna sell it for more than that.
100.
I don't know if that would increase or not.
You can doff this armor as an action.
Doffed.
So does that mean it still takes a lot of time to put it on, but it's easier to take off?
You can take it off in a second. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's got the rivets in the sides. You just pull.
It's like
stripper pants.
tearaway pants.
Track pants.
Those are extra.
It is fine craftsmanship.
Well, I made it. It should be. Made all of these, except for that. Then he just points at just a mangled mess in the corner.
Who made that?
It's an apprentice. It's a exchange thing.
Well, you
I'm
gotta
gonna melt it down later. I didn't have the. I couldn't burn it in front of him.
gotta start somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, not there.
Do you do commission work as well?
Well, of course I would. You pay half now. You pay half later.
What is
Do this
the?
work for free?
Of course. What is the most fortified armor that you can make?
Well, I mean, I'm in the biggest city in all of Pazubia. I'm pretty well known. How much gold you got?
Almost 1,000.
Oh, well, okay, that's just gonna knock a couple things out the window. I could probably turn this one, and he's holding up the Doft armor, into a little bit better. A +1, perhaps, if this was a D&D adventure. It'd probably set you back about 1,500 gold pieces.
And
Take me about a day.
oh, that's very quick. I will not have that much money in that time.
Oh, well, good. I can slack off then. He kind of grins.
What else do you have already made? If we were to browse.
Oh, I've got the basic stuff, of course. We got splint armors, we got armor, we got a couple of nice fancy swords if you're looking for it, and of course we got bolts and arrows and all that kind of stuff. And hide armor.
You buy anything? Can I sell you this short bow and some arrows?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'd probably take it.
I'll pull them out and put them on the counter.
I gotta make a profit. Of course. Probably sharpen them. Probably do some more work. But yeah, I'll buy them.
What if I were to persuade you with an 8? Huh?
Oh, you rolled an 18.
Well, shit.
I mean, you can try to persuade, but...
No, I can obviously see that's not going to work on you.
Do you want me to raise or lower it? Because right now I'm lowering what I'm giving you.
Anyways, what will you give me for these?
Let's see here. What are you throwing him?
Short bow and not a full 20 arrows because I used a lot of them.
Oh no!
10 arrows.
10 arrows. A whole bushel is 20. I mean, I don't know if you know that or not.
I know what a bushel is.
You said a short bow.
The apple didn't help.
There's 2 daggers in the party sheet. Are you doing anything with those?
Yeah, I'll take those.
You want to take them? Take them?
Yeah, I'll keep them.
Okay. So short bow and then 10 arrows. All
10
right.
arrows.
Half a bushel.
Half a bushel.
Half
A
a
half
bushel.
bushel.
Okay. All right. Well, selling at the going rate of 50%, I will give you 12 gold pieces.
All right.
And you know what? Just take here's 3 gold pieces for those damn arrows. That's a steal.
All right, so 15 altogether.
Yep, burrs.
Thanks.
But your bow, what will you shoot with?
I got this crossbow that my buddy got me. Look at this. It's nice and light. Shoot it with one hand.
Oh,
Are you showing that off right now?
Huh? Yeah. Hold on. Yep.
Oh no, it's totally stolen.
He just
Yeah,
rolled a
hot
1, so it's
crossbow.
fine. Oh, that's a mighty fine looking crossbow. You know,
Yeah,
I feel
right?
like I recently made one like that. Well, whoever made it's a good craftsman.
Hold on. Where's my insight skill?
Thank God he rolled a 1. Yeah, it was totally his work. He just
Okay. I'll go. I'll just put it away. Yeah.
Well, if you find out who made that, you let me know. He's got good workmanship.
I'll let you know.
You feel pretty confident that everything you just got is stolen from someone.
I don't know why I would have thought anything else, but
Wait, so how much did he charge you for the stolen stuff?
busted my balls.
full price.
Full price.
Busted my balls.
He's gonna mark it up, but he totally forgot, and the DM wasn't paying attention. So you want me to fix this up, or?
I don't.
I mean, you
I
can
don't
come back. I'm not planning on going anywhere.
Do you need money, Sabathris?
No,
She scrolls up
I
Persephone.
No, it's okay.
I mean, if there's something you're interested in, I can always keep my eye out, or I could always make it.
I will think on it after we do another job.
Doing jobs, that'll get you good money. Well, the name's Swizzin Mute. Just give a call if you need.
Sorry. Hold on, I need to write the. Ishnu, are you writing these down?
Is that what,
Swizzin'
one word?
Mute.
One word or two?
Swizzin Mute.
Swizzin.
That's Swizz, like SWIZZEN.
Yeah.
Swizzin.
Maybe
I'm
parents
agreeing
aren't all
with
that
Greg.
cracked up to be if they're giving names out like these.
Swizzin Mute.
Swizzin' in Russia.
I'm actually Swizzin Mute the Third.
Rasha Pants. I guess
Oh,
it's
you
better
met
than
Rasha. She's a dear old lass.
I guess it's better than pants.
Yeah, that's a shitty
Ponce.
last name. Quite
I think-
shite.
I think she said it was Ponce.
Yeah,
No,
she
she
says
said
it's Ponce.
she said pants.
She's a Ponce.
Ponce and
It was
Don.
pants.
Ponce.
Well, I mean, it's getting late. I've got to finish this unless you need something.
Oh, yeah, I guess probably shouldn't stand around awkwardly any longer. Savvy, you good?
I'm good.
Well, all right. Well, you come back to Old Swizzin. He'll get you taken care of.
Right, I guess let's head back to the amphitheater and get some shut-eye, huh?
All right. So you guys, oh, you know what?
Think about-
Fuck.
What'd you
Put
forget?
rhythm on.
Oh.
I didn't
Feel
even
the rhythm.
notice.
No, I bet.
Fired.
Feel the rhyme.
God.
Get on up. It's
Anyways,
Bradford
all right. So you
time.
guys, I guess, make your way back to the thing. So you guys make your way back to I'm gonna mute this. To the amphitheater and taking the normal walk through down. Oh God! Now it's just playing. Stop. There we go. Turning in whatever bounties you need to, and kind of calling it for the evening. You guys, I just finally saw that GIF. Go to the quarters. There is currently only 2 quarters that are free at the moment. So you guys would either have to kind of sleep in the same room or kind of split 50-50. It's kind of up to you guys. But you guys find some nice comfortable means
Are you playing stuff through rhythm?
No, I haven't hit play yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't hit play, Dane.
Okay, I was just asking.
Make it follow my character's name, Swizzin.
Wisdom.
This is why I like to make up my own names because they're amazing.
I once made up a name called Goobly Ga, Abe, so I have no room to talk.
What was Liam made one last time, and I'd have to look it up, but it was one of the blacksmiths, and his name literally sounded like "fuck you," and I'm like, we're going with that.
You're grounded from Minecraft.
So you guys, who's sleeping where? Who's
in
bunking
my
with whom?
bunk room. I guess I kind of have like a nest, like several cardboard boxes shredded up and put in a corner.
Gnarl sees you coming. He's like,
Newspaper.
"I'll get your nest out." He like scoots it into the corner of one of the rooms.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wherever you keep it, it's always warm and dry when I get back.
It's right beside the fireplace.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Grin, we can share a room tonight. Before I go to bed, I list all of the things that happened during the day that I appreciate.
You know what? Can we get 2 rooms?
I only got 2.
All right. I call not with Melly.
Amazing.
I find that it leads to very peaceful dreams. Most of the time.
I do not dream.
Some of the time.
Oh, there, perfect.
So, Savathris, all right.
I guess I'll bunk with Ishnu.
And Ishnu. Anything you guys want to do before you bed down?
Where am I
Melandra's going to go
sleeping?
for a long list. You're sleeping with
Bunk with
Melandra.
Millie.
I do not dream.
Some nights that would be very nice if that were the case. Dreams are not always pleasant.
I wouldn't know. I don't dream.
Doctor is really like solemn and just like slowly nods when Melandra says that.
Uh-oh.
Are we gonna see Winter Melandra?
All right, so you guys go to your
Melandra's a
quarters.
bummer.
Yes.
And you hunker down for the evening to enjoy a long winter's rest.
Probably one of the last things now that Savathris is in the mood. One of the last things before bed he would say to Melandra is something like, "You are right about all dreams not being happy. In fact, I believe that the world we live in, the land we live in, is a place of nightmares.
Oh.
We will bring light.
Sweet
not.
dreams.
Fear not, for there is darkness everywhere, and evil abounds, and darkness generally wins. We will find a way to persevere and bring about a new season of light."
All right.
Meanwhile,
but probably not in our lifetime.
Yeah, she's totally gonna wake up after having terrible dreams from her childhood.
Oh my god, I have tears in my eyes.
so Ishnu,
Yes, Finn?
why are you blue?
Oh, that is a very interesting question. I'm not sure what the
Never mind. I don't want to know.
physiology of my people is, but it's
Well,
something that I would,
he starts to explain it. Grin lays down and goes to sleep. I gives an occasional, yeah, that's nice.
Ishnu kind of goes on a long monologue about the possible theories about why his people have this blue pigment. Are you sleeping yet, Grin? do you wonder about these things as you fall asleep?
He's just out.
Do you think about life and its many mysteries?
Oh, I love this group.
As the sounds of Ishnu explaining the many mysteries of his life and the pigment of his skin, and the fact that he's blue and his ancestries were a different shade of blue, but all blue. Green, you find yourself sitting on a bench by the dock, the hair being rustled by a nice sea breeze, your trusty dagger in one hand, and you're just whittling a small stick as you kind of look off, and your little feet are kicking on the little pier. Every now and again, the waves kind of crash and hit your feet.
You're not gonna hit me with a parent memory, are you, Abe?
Parent memory.
You wouldn't do that, would you?
You don't seem to be making anything in particular. I mean, it could be just a stick. It could be a spear. It could be an arrow. It could just be you whittling away. But you sit there and you're thinking about the day, and every now and again you just hear like a whisper of a. And then my great grandfather's name was, and it kind of like drifts along the breeze. And as you're kind of thinking about and reminiscing of where you came from and some of the adventures you've seen so far, there's a deep, resounding voice that kind of says your name, and it's startling.
Huh.
You kind of look around. You drop what you're whittling, and it falls onto the ground and rolls into the water. And you kind of look around, and you're like, shit!
Who's there?
Kind of echoes in your ear. You look around, and to your right side, there's a bright light that kind of shoots through the sky and kind of lands on the ground. And the Koreans, Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
To your side, and it kind of narrows your vision, and it's so bright, it's all you can see, and eventually the brightness slowly starts to fade. And the wincing in your eye and kind of searing pain from just the heat kind of goes away. You blink a couple of times, and there standing before you is a very proud mouse. In his left hand is a shining silver helmet with a red plume. In his right hand is a strong broadsword that's been sheathed. And he just simply walks over to you, and he sits down with his helmet in his hand, and he kind of sits it beside you. And he just sits beside you for a moment or two. Sitting there in silence.
Are you me from the future?
There's a very just like an echoing deep laughter. Nope. No, I'm long since dead.
So, how'd I get on this bench?
Your dream, just in it.
Oh. I see. So, this is one of my dreams, huh?
Well,
I could dream of anything in the world, but I'm dreaming about myself sitting on a bench, whittling a stick.
dreams are strange. Pain is strange. Pain I know. Proudness I know. Strength.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Who are you?
My apologies. Fuck, where are my notes? This is where Google shit.
You know what? Take your time. No need to get angry.
I'll tell you who I am in a moment. It's fine.
My name is Fuck. Where are my notes?
We just mark that down here.
Sounds like a season name.
Yes, sorry. Where are my manners? And he stands up very proud. And he says, my name is Lord Cedric Don Huckleby the Proud. Though that was what people called me when I was alive.
Oh. So you're dead.
Yep.
Why, hey, that's some nice armor.
Well, thank you. I used it to protect the civilians of Sisa long ago.
Huh. Why, visiting me, Mr. Cedric, in my, very boring and humdrum dream I'm having currently?
Well, to be honest, I've really enjoyed this dream. I've visited others, and this is relaxing.
I have to say, it's pretty mild as far as my dreams go. Usually
Well.
dream about, my parents and all that kind of traumatic stuff.
Well, glad this one's not so traumatic. I simply come to tell you that you may not know it or trust it, but, the glow does in fact shine on you.
The glow?
Yes, though he does not prefer to be called douche lore. I don't know where that came from.
Oh, that guy. Really?
I don't know, there's something about you. And he kind of like holds up your arm. You
Listen, I need to work out. People
really
have told
need to
me.
work on arm day. Just
What?
I was a weak mouse once too. I'm not saying you're weak. I'm not saying you're weak. I just maybe lift a couple of weights or something.
Listen, I would, but they're really heavy.
Well, they start to not get heavy. Look, he sent me here to tell you that, he's watching you, and he sees good things. And he just looks a little puzzled about everything he's saying to you right now.
I'm going to stand up, and I just kind of brush my hands off. Said, well, you tell douche lore. Thanks for the compliment, but I'm fine on my own. And whatever light's shining through me, well, knock that off, because I don't want it. I've done this fine by myself for this long, and I don't need anybody.
By yourself.
Especially no Lord of Light.
So, all by yourself in that cave, sneaking real well. No friends.
Listen, I had some help, sure, but the people I chose to be friends with, they weren't ordained by any douchebag sitting up on a magic throne.
I understand. Well,
Listen, it was nice of you to visit. It's good to see another mouse folk that's, done something with their life, even though you're dead.
I mean, I chose my death.
Why would you choose to die? That seems like a dumb idea.
Well, I was old, and after meeting a very friendly paladin at a temple, I decided to move on. This is who I am.
Not me. I'm never gonna die. But you do you, buddy.
Well, Grin, it was nice meeting you. Good night, Melody.
Okay, let's say good night.
He puts out his hand to offer you shaking it.
I'll look at it for a second. What the hell? I'm gonna shake his hand.
He smiles warmly, and then he slowly starts to glow into a very intense light. Your hand starts to burn slightly.
Yeah.
He's always watching. And with that, you are startled awake. Your hand is searing pain.
Ow!
Ishnu is still recounting about his ancestry. You're not sure how long you were awake or asleep, but that pain is real.
I'm just kind of shaking out my hand. Ow, 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 ow.
Are you all right there, Grin?
Yeah, I just had a weird dream. He's just kind of looking at his hand. Is there anything different about it, Abe?
Nope. It's slightly red.
Real weird.
Take 2 points of damage.
Ouch. Didn't mean to fall asleep on you there. I just, your voice is very soothing.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, Grin.
Yeah, no problem. Say, in your time in this here world of Pazubia, you don't know anything about pantheons, deities? Goose lore?
No, it's actually quite interesting in the world that I come from, Ravnica. There are no such things as deities. I'm
Ah,
very, very interested to learn more about deities in this world and how they work, what they do, what they're like.
yeah. I guess I am too. Well, anyways, I'm going back to sleep. Good night, Ish. I'll
Very
lay
well.
that down.
Melander is a different name than what you actually are called.
Now that we've established that, Melandra.
Long lost twin.
Well, apparently I need to read my notes a little better because I'm like, Melander? That's not
What?
really...
Who's Melandra?
Evil twin, long lost evil twin. It's
Wow.
It's just Melandra with a goatee.
I'm very grateful for everything that you're doing. As you lay down, grateful for the day and proud of everything that has happened.
Also a little unnerved by all of Savathos' talk of nightmares and darkness.
You can't help but find rest a little uneasy with talk of nightmares kind of shining through. But before you know it, you find yourself standing in a field. The sun is shining high above you. It's warming. There's multiple suns, and the sky itself is deep purples and blues, and it's almost like a swirl. In front of you, in front of the field, you see a beautiful young woman, fierce and strong, though soft and kind, running through the field. And this serenity that has found you is immediately kind of ruptured. She's running past your vision, and now you're kind of following her, almost like panning through, almost a camera kind of panning through. She's clutching a young girl behind her. Though the woman's face is fierce and strong, she looks slightly panicked. You hear her breath is a little labored and harsh. She's deep cuts all over her arms. There's blood kind of falling to the ground as she's running. As you're, kind of following her, you feel the drops of rain on your hand and your arms, and you kind of look up, and the sky itself has turned a deep blue color, and there's just raindrops start to fall on you. You're not entirely sure where you're standing, but this woman is very familiar to you as she continues to run. There's just a longing as you continue. You almost reach out instinctively trying to help, but you can't move. You're just frozen in fear and alone. And there's just wispy visions of this woman running past. And as you kind of look around, the rest of the vision is kind of pouring back, and you see there's just hordes of these just demon-like entities that are just kind of running towards her. She stops in just a dead halt. You see her draw a very quick dagger from her side, and she cuts your arm, slicing it from your arm up to your elbow. And you hear a faint whisper of, "You are our only hope." And then she gut checks you into a portal and pushes you through. And then before you know it, there's just blackness alone, just standing there, floating in space, dagger just lost. You're just floating in a deep black sea, and before you know it, there's a pale blue light that's slowly growing in front of you. Now you're swimming, and your breath is labored, and it's just heavy. And out of desperation, you're continuing to reach out to this cold, icy grip, reaches around your hand and rips you from this frozen, watery tomb. You fall to your knees, drenched, dagger in hand, and you're just panting, grasping for air. Your lungs hurt. You're lifting your head to see a pale elven warrior. His eyes are blue. He's a fierce, dark blue skin.
Fierce.
Pause for a drink. And he looks at you and he says in this just resonating voice all around this cavernous, icy blue area, and he says, "You know sacrifice and fear. I know strength when I see it. Though your mother walked with my mother, so you shall walk with her child. And now I give you this power. And he kind of reaches out and grasps your dagger. A power to seek those who have wronged you in a fight. Now your enemies cannot hide from you any longer. I can teach you more. More will come. When all seems like winter, become the ice and snow and the bitter bite of vengeance. And there's a lasting echo of those words kind of echoing around the chamber.
Vengeance.
Vengeance. As the darkness starts to swell around you again, you slowly open your eyes. This time it's morning. You can hear the suncock crowing. You move.
Willed them into existence.
Can't. You instinctually go to grab for your dagger, and it's there in your hand already, and it's ice cold to the touch. It's just a bite of steel and ice in your hand, and there's a thin layer of frost all around your room. You take a deep breath, knowing now that you have a tool, maybe even a purpose, and you're not alone. And you exhale the breaths, and there's just a wispy, hanging frost from your breath, and you hear the same resonant echoing. I give you this power. Become the bite of vengeance. And you blink once again, and the frost is gone, but there's hope. Hope, you feel. Hope in this vengeance, this dagger. And your day has begun. And everyone takes a long rest.
Shoo.
Oh, I have to change the dream music. Ambient D&D music. Why is there never D&D music when I want it? Alright.
D&D music.
As the day begins, what are y'all doing?
Does Melandra wake up early or late?
She wakes up early.
Okay.
Spathers doesn't sleep, huh?
He sleeps.
Okay.
He just doesn't
She
dream.
doesn't dream.
He doesn't dream.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Yeah, when he wakes up, she's like sitting cross-legged on her bed, and she has this like intricate, like ceremonial dagger. Like she doesn't use it in combat, but it's like the ceremonial dagger across her lap, and she is just sort of rubbing the really intense scar that's always been there. She's in her winter form, which you have not seen often, but have seen before.
Sure. So Bathurst will he rolls to sitting and just peers at her quietly for a moment, and then he jumps up and grabs onto the door jam and starts doing pull-ups, kind of facing away from her. And as he does a few, he starts doing a couple, and he just says, "Do you want to talk, or do you want silence?"
Silence. I need to think.
Okay. He just keeps doing pull-ups then. I figured he knows enough of that form to know that, like, be available, but also be distant if needed. He's got good insight. He can read the room.
Who's hungry? Is she hungry? I'm going down to Lorebomb for breakfast.
Oh, you lot again. Okay. The regular. He just kind of like points at you.
Yeah, that's the one. The regular.
I'll make it for the one that's always so thankful for everything.
Yeah,
I'll be
give
back.
us the Melly thankful meal.
It takes him a moment or two, but he brings back up
oh boy,
hearty breakfast.
She's not looking thankful today.
And the rest of you wake up. Here you go. He just like pushes it across. It's a pretty big tray.
I'll grab a few things off of it. Start eating them.
Yeah, Melandra just kind of like silently plops down on a stool and picks at some food.
Must have been one of those nights. How'd you sleep, Savvy?
Fine.
Good. Ishnu? Oh, I thought he was frozen for a second. I was worried. I slept okay too. Nothing weird. Why you ask?
Did you have your constitutional this morning?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Big movement. Big BM. Why am I telling you that?
That's not what I'm meant.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you mean?
Have you done your exercises?
No, I haven't done my exercises.
Your meditation?
I did this thing with my pinky. It's only
That's
because my
not
hand
even
hurt.
You don't even use this for your crossbow.
I know, but what if I need pinky strength at some point? Listen, my hand hurts. Can we not do this today?
Okay.
So, I'm gonna kind of whisper to him, "What's up with her?" Got it.
This is the first time we've shared a room for a night, so it might have been something I said.
That doesn't surprise me, though. I don't want you to take it personally.
I do.
Yeah. Can't be there, buddy.
It's.
I'm gonna go grab that job. I want to read over it one more time before we head out.
To coin a phrase I've heard you say, I may have dropped some truths on her.
See, sometimes it's better to... It's not lying per se, it's more of an omission of the truth. Just keeping your mouth shut. Works sometimes. I know, you love to drop those truth bombs. But let me tell you something, Savvy. Bombs explode. And you never know who they're gonna explode on. Wow, that's really deep. Ishnu, are you writing this down? Alright, well anyways, I'm gonna go get the job. I'm gonna go to the job board and pull down the adventurers meeting and bring it back to the table. So it says here... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I'm back. Just
That's okay. I was just making wisecracks, and Melly's depressed now. It's probably Savvy's fault, but he's not sure.
I don't know. I think he has good enough insight to know that, like, maybe.
Might have bummed her the hell out.
are we all like in the common room or something now?
Yeah,
We're having breakfast.
Ishnu's gonna look at Melandra and address her directly and say, Melandra, I've always wondered, how is it that you change these to these different forms, these different seasons? Do you choose them?
I don't think you want to ask Winter that.
No. Why would I choose this?
Oh boy. Ooh. You guys are bad with the timing.
I'm merely curious about the process of changing into your very seasonal forms. I've never fully understood it.
I don't either. I just wake up like this.
I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, Melly. He was just, she's curious. He just likes to know things.
Likes to poke.
It's fine. It's fine. Hey, if you're not careful, she's gonna wake up as Summer next time. Then you're really fucked.
It's not literal poking. It's more of a metaphorical, intellectual sense.
It's fine. It's fine. Ask your question.
Nobody likes to get poked in the intellectual.
I don't know. I don't know why I wake up
like this. It just happens.
Perhaps we could find answers at some time. Maybe there are ancient texts that may describe this process.
Probably not.
So, you gonna eat your bacon, or
Nah.
I'm gonna just slide it across the table? So, this thing right here says, "They're looking for a band of rugged adventurers." That suits us, huh? To investigate and inherit pocket dimension. Ishno, you know things about that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Says-
Persephone is a form of a pocket dimension, from what I
Yeah,
know.
see? There we go. Already know what we're doing with that. And it says, "Be warned, those who are both strong of arm," yeah, I'm going to point to Savvy, "and mind," meh, should apply. My uncle was a bit of a loon. He left my inheritance inside of a pocket dimension and told me, "Only one who is as witty and strong as me will survive and own my treasure." Sounds like a fun guy.
Sounds like a trap.
I offer you a 50% cut of all the treasure found. We're supposed to seek out this Breebi Casti at the Wizards College. Anybody know anybody at the Wizards College?
I know Cinderina.
Yeah, that's a good start. Well, I think we should put... I'm going to roll up the paper and then slap it against Ishu's chest. I think we put Ishu in charge of this one. What are we doing, Ish?
Sure, we can head to the Wizards College. I know just the way.
All right, let me just finish this up. I'm gonna just shove everything that's in front of me in my mouth. There you go. All right, let's go.
Did you remember to eat an apple?
Yeah, actually, I got one. I got one to go. That one that Melly gave me one yesterday was delicious. I tell her I was grateful for it, but I don't think she cares.
Why are we doing this?
I'm sorry, what? The jobs on the job board?
Yes,
I thought that was kind of our thing. I thought that's what we had been doing.
yes, but the other ones have been helpful. What is this?
This one's not helpful? Did you read the part where it said treasure? Treasure, Savvy. Treasure could be anything.
It does seem like it may pay some money that you could use to purchase your armor.
See?
Is that
See?
helpful?
Probably just empty and full of traps and we might die.
But think of
We
the
have to bring her along today. She's such a bummer, man.
if this pocket dimension was created by a wizard, there may be tomes of knowledge to be found.
Huh? Savvy? Tomes? You like tomes, right?
We don't use books in Lindhaven.
You guys don't have any books in
Our form of storage of knowledge is much more intricate and complicated than books.
Oh, interesting. Do tell.
It's a weird flex, but okay.
It's true. We are a very advanced society.
I think he's throwing shade at you, is he?
I did not mean that. I don't know anything about your society.
How is it that you transmit knowledge from one generation to the next?
Well, we found crystals. Maybe is it crystals?
Yeah, it's crystals.
I give Melandra a here we go again look.
I was assuming
then-
you guys are walking to the Wizards College.
And I realized that her head was just down at the ground. And I just let out a huge sigh.
She just like kicks a rock once in a while.
Actually, I don't think that the Bathurst would pick up on Grin being a little bitch right now and not say anything.
Do you use different types of crystals for different types of knowledge?
No, I don't even think he brings up the grapples. I think in response to Issue's question, you would say, "I don't want to. It's fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you later."
Boy, everybody's in a mood
Grid is
today.
being irritable again today. Grid.
I'm
Sometimes
sorry.
you do not treat your friends very well.
Listen, this whole having friends thing, it's new to me. I apologize. I remember about the karma. The karma. I'm sure your world of Sylvania is very interesting.
Oh, it's not. I don't believe in karma. It's just when you like someone, you treat them well.
I'll keep that in mind. I
wouldn't
do
worry
like
about
you,
it.
Savvy.
People don't stick around very long.
Ah! All right, I'm just gonna eat this apple. So, you don't think we should take this job? Is that what you're saying?
I will follow you all to whatever you wish to do. I just am curious what our motivation is. It seems like the person asking for this is only in it for the treasure, their inheritance. And
well, the motivation would be the 50% of that inheritance, right?
Okay.
Perhaps we could ask whoever posted this job what benefit it may bring.
I mean, is there more to what we're doing than money?
Is there?
Is there? Grid looks genuinely confused.
I can't answer that for you, Grin.
Yeah, he kind of looks awkward and just looks side to side, and then he looks down at his hand.
I've always found money to be a very transient thing, whereas something like knowledge can last forever.
I will help you seek knowledge, Issue.
I appreciate it, Savathris. What is it that you seek?
Purity.
Purity of what?
Yes.
Of everything? Purity of essence, a purity of spirit.
He glances towards Melandra and says, "The world will be better. We will make it better."
And what about you, Melandra? What is it that you seek?
Well, most of the time, I think there's not much point in seeking anything because you're probably not going to get it. But I don't know. Lately, I've been thinking about vengeance.
Vengeance, interesting. Is there a specific person that has wronged you?
I mean, lots of people. People do terrible shit all the time. It's just the nature of people, I guess.
Yes, that is often why I found laws to be useful to bring those people to justice when they wrong others.
You know what? People aren't all bad. I mean, for the most part, people want to be good, right? I think.
Do you
I don't know.
Good?
Listen, I'm doing this for the money. Money is simple. Money is simple. Vengeance, purity, knowledge. I mean, that's all great, but you can't spend any of that stuff. Money gets you the things that you need to survive.
Do you not strive for something more than just simple survival?
I mean, it's all I've ever known. Gotta look out for numero uno, or else you get tramped on by the bigger guys.
Who stepped on you?
It's a metaphor, Savvy. I know, we're still working on that. Nobody stepped on me, buddy. I'm gonna pat him on the leg. I'm just fine. But, yeah, okay. I guess that makes sense. Purity. And he points to Melandra. Vengeance. And knowledge. Got it. Feel like you learned a lot today. Oh, and also, be nice to your friends. I'll do that. I mean it. He looks down at his hand again. He's just kind of flexing it. Say, did anybody have a weird dream last night?
I don't dream.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said that like 10 times.
You keep
Melandra
asking.
looks over.
You can't blame me when you don't
man.
listen to what I say half the time.
I love the dynamics. Okay.
When Grant asks, Melandra kind of looks over, like a sharp glance, and just like kind of studies him for a minute, but doesn't say anything.
No, just me.
I did not have any dreams last night.
Okay, well.
I had nightmares. Fathers kept talking about them before I went to sleep, though.
Ooh.
Oh, I get it now.
It's his fault.
But they weren't the normal ones. They were. I'd call them strange, I guess.
Huh.
Perhaps related to this age of darkness.
Maybe we just ate some bad cheese or something.
When I sleep, sometimes my patron speaks to me. But
Oh,
a
yeah?
little like a dream, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, here's something. Did you know that where Ishnu's from, Ravini Town, he doesn't have any gods. How's that for interesting, huh? See, I can know things too.
You know many things.
I do. But see, look. Friendship. Found a little bit out about Ishi last night.
That is
Doesn't
true.
have a god.
We do not have any gods where I'm from. I would like to meet a god someday. I think there would be a lot to learn.
It's a
So
nice
would I.
goal. All right, well,
I think we're here.
are we here?
Yeah, you find yourself in front of a circular tower building. It's at least 3 massive stories tall. It's got 3 circular pillars in the front and just a circular. What you could see would be a circular. It just looks like a circular building, a tower, perhaps even. Walking up to it. Here, I'll do this, though you guys can't see inside. You're not allowed. Even though I couldn't figure it out. You just scroll to the bottom. But you guys walk up to the gate, and you are greeted by a robed figure who kind of nods to you. They're wearing purple and blue robes. And it's a young elven man. Pale blue skin, and just kind of like nods at you and greetings. What brings you to the Wizard's College?
Ishnu will step forward. He says, "Greetings. My name is Ishnu. I have been chosen to represent our group for this particular job. We are seeking a Breebi Casti. She posted some work for us."
Ah, Miss Casti, of course. Give me a moment. I will see if she is available. And you are
My name is Ishnu.
Ishnu. Ishnu of the.
I am with Calliope's school.
Okay. The adventurers. Good. Give me just a moment. And just kind of wafts inside. The doors close behind. There's 2 large oak doors. It's probably a good 5 minutes before he comes back. Opens the doors and says, "I will escort you to Miss Casti if you are ready."
I am ready. And he turns to the rest of the group.
He offers you inside. You open up into a circular room. There are two large statues of stone, and on the ground is a glowing sigil that provides light. Provides it.
Right, late to the Wizards College.
There is a couple of students. Looks like they're kind of perusing a couple of things, just kind of reading. And he takes you into the side wing on the left here. Into this room, and he knocks on the door. That is right. Meow, see? Meow. And you hear a, come in! And he kind of pushes the door open. Miss Casti. Well, I will be back to my post. Oh, yes, welcome. Come on in. Come on. Sure, come on. Oh, there's a lot of you. Come on in. It's not too big of a room, but all right, come on in.
I'll walk in.
I'll walk in.
Free
Ishni says,
bagels. Are you going to bed? All right, go to bed. I love you. Put some lotion on your hands. Scratchy. Scratch my arm. Manly. I'm sorry.
it's the lotion on the skin.
Yes, Ishnu, was it? Yes. What were you saying?
Yes, we saw your posting at the Radiant Academy about the pocket dimension, and we are here to investigate.
Yes, of course. Excellent. Welcome. Hi. I am Breebi Casti. I'm gonna put this guy here because that's where you guys are.
Casti, all right.
Yes, awesome. I didn't think someone would. I just put that up there. That's so amazing. That's really welcome. Anyways, this is my room. This is my bed. Oh, you don't care about that. So, you want information? Of course, you're here for information. What can I help you with? No, you're here to help me. So there's a pocket dimension that my uncle left me, and he's dead or gone or missing. I'm not sure, but rumor has it all of his treasure is there. Go to bed. She said to people that are not in this environment, go to bed. Yeah, pocket dimension. I couldn't figure it out, but my uncle said you have to be strong of heart and mind, or both, or heart. Hi, I'm Breebi. She says in a very long breath sentence.
Hi, Breebi.
Hi, who are you? Oh my gosh, look at you. And she is she has these deep purple eyes. She's like a ribbed, almost dragon scale. She's a golden dragonborn with a couple of horns, and just smiling at you as she kind of like gets down real close. Oh, hi. Who are you?
She's... I'm Grin.
Oh, Grin. Hi. Nice to meet you. And she like grabs your arm anyways and just starts shaking it.
Just like,
oh,
yeah.
Oh, hi. Breebi Casti, Grin. Very nice to meet you. And then she immediately goes up and stops in front of you, Savathris. And you are? You are muted. I don't know what you're saying.
I bet it's really cool.
I am Savathris. I am not from here.
Oh, me neither. That's good. Very nice to meet Savathris. I like that name. That's very nice. She stops in front of Melander. Jeez, old Pete. I don't know why Melandra.
No, Melander.
Melander. She stopped in front of Melander. And you are?
Melandra, listen. If your uncle really wanted you to have this treasure, he just would have left it to you. It's probably just
he left a note. He
right.
said, Breebi. Wait, I'll just read it to you. Hold on. And she starts flipping through this book, and the book she's holding is just very elaborate, and it's gold edged book. It's like a deep leather, elegant bound book, and she's like flipping through it. Oh, here it is. Yes, he said he left it. Something about marriage. It warned me, but he said, test your stuff. Come on in. That kind of sums it up.
Do you mind if we take a look at that?
Oh, Okay.
I'm going to look at it.
I have to pee.
I'm gonna hold it out so that both or anybody who wants to read it over my shoulder can read it. Huh.
Say the words.
Say the words. What do you think the words are?
I am not clever.
Long live the garish kin. Are those the words?
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Like I said, if he truly wanted her to have the treasure, he just would have left it for her.
That is not necessarily true.
Oh, the guy seems like a goofball. But they seem pretty proud about this, about their heritage here.
And some of the most important things in life are earned.
I agree with that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
hard work pays off.
yes.
I mean, there are
Like,
different ways of achieving things, but you're right.
you know what's hard work?
What's that? He just gives a big sigh.
Oh yes, hard work. Hard work pays off.
So, he didn't happen to tell you the words. I'm going to hand the book to Ishnu. He didn't happen to tell you the words you were supposed to be speaking, did he?
Oh yes. Does anyone speak Draconish? Just Draconic? Does anyone speak Dragon?
Nope.
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 Oh, they're right down here. They're written in Draconic. It's right below where it says "Long live Grashash Kin." So I mean, I could read them if you wanted, but I'm pretty sure it'll open up the thing. I mean, I guess we could do that, and then she just starts reading it.
I'm going to just whisper to Ishnu. Up to you, buddy. You're in charge.
Ishnu will just patiently wait.
So after a moment, she starts to recite something, and it's like a deep, guttural sounding words. And as she kind of finishes, she goes, "Huh!" And then the book flies out of her hand, flips open to a certain page, and then from the book itself, opens this 6 foot high, 2.5 feet wide, glowing portal, and you can see inside the actual portal. Huh! I guess I never read it before. That's interesting. I'm gonna shut my door now, though.
So you have not tried to go in here.
No, I mean, I'm strong of mind, but arm, that's not so much me.
Are you coming with us?
I mean, it is my uncle.
I agree. I was hoping you would.
Oh, good, I'm gonna come.
It's possible we'll need your blood.
Oh, why? Why?
I'm just gonna
He, shrinks back.
Like the rest of the party, I'm sure just goes like.
That's what we all
Well,
do.
There must be a sacrifice.
He seems very concerned that whatever he has passes on through his bloodline, which I understand. He seems to be testing you to make sure you are worthy. I'm not saying we're going to kill you. I'm saying
Why would you say
blood
that?
might be necessary.
Why are you even saying it?
I'm saying your blood might be necessary to unlock.
But you have to kill me to get my blood?
No, we don't. Just cut you a little.
I don't like this.
This is
It
going
doesn't even
bad.
hurt that much.
You know what? I think we should maybe just go in and see what happens. Maybe there won't be any cutting or blood.
She's gonna roll. Yeah, she is going to hide behind Savathris. Okay, you guys first.
And listen, we got
Savathris-
plenty of muscle right here. Go, Savage,
Savathris,
show her the muscles.
Did you not want to ask what was to be gained from this adventure? Besides the treasure, of course.
Could be money, could be riches, could be items. I mean, my uncle is very, very wealthy. Super smart, too. Liked to learn things, and apparently went on tons of adventures.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think perhaps there may be any purity to be found in this other dimension?
She just, like, turns her head sideways. Purity? I mean, I guess.
It is ephemeral. It's fine.
What? Should we? I don't know how to close it now. Are we going in?
I stepped through.
Yep, but I think Savage
She
should go. Oh,
immediately-
there he goes.
Follows me.
And there he goes.
Andy, you would see as you kind of walk in. You're walking into a circular chamber. In front of you is a you know what? I'll just show you. There are bookshelves that are kind of angled around in the center of this circular room. Seems to be some sort of arcane circle and sigil. And there seems to be glowing areas around the room itself. I guess I can share with the rest of the party. Oh, we need better music than this.
It's a lava.
Lava room.
Huh.
I bet it's going to be a floor is lava kind of deal.
Water, there are boats.
Looks like
Maybe that one's ice.
Yeah, that sounds fun. We'll go with that. Play. I said play.
what spells did I pack today? I didn't even look at my spells.
Is the purple one just full of skeletons?
Oh.
Huh.
You kids want to see your dead body?
I have my eyeball that'll twitch if we get close to undead.
But they're it's a circle of necromancy.
Apparently, my bot is angry
Yeah, I'm
with
curious if this is like an elements thing or a schools of magic thing.
Are there 6 schools of magic?
No idea.
Is it playing
Well,
now?
it's like fire, water, ice. There's probably like some sort of elemental
Yeah.
aspect too.
Yeah. Elemental. What's the black room?
So yeah, you guys enter in the room, kind of one by one, and you're entering down here. Oh, I don't know what. What are
is
you
going-
doing, Rhythm? Stop. You enter in the room. Wow, it is not happy with anything. You enter the room, and there is clearly like a study area. The candles are already lit, but there definitely seems to be different areas around the room. All seem to be different colors. Excuse me. There's oh God, excuse me. And there are tons of books on each one of these, like half moon shape. I guess that would be like a half crescent. What would you call it? A fourth of a circle. Well, this is wow. Okay. This is wow.
Hey, Ishnu, look, books.
She's just gonna walk in and just kind of look around. This is just fascinating.
Careful.
Oh wow. Oh
Careful.
jeez. Oh wow.
Careful.
Okay. Look at. Oh wow. And she just starts pointing stuff out.
There may be traps.
Oh
Is
yeah, I'm gonna
Is she
look
starting
for
to wander
traps.
off?
No, she kind of walked up to here.
Okay, good. As she gets up to about there, there's actually, in a booming voice, Savathris yells, "Hey!
Oh! Oh!
Move no further."
I think my uncle trapped this place.
I'm gonna take a look around for traps.
Trippity traps. 19?
Yep.
Yeah, you, how long do you want to spend? Are you just doing a cursory look?
I guess as we walked in, I'm gonna stop, especially after hearing Savvy say, there could be traps. I'm just gonna stop in my place and look around and see if I can spot anything.
Gotcha. So I will say, in this immediate vicinity, you do not see any traps, though with that perception, you notice that to the left of you, you actually can almost hear the seagulls calling and cawing from the blue water-like room, and you can almost feel the heat of the bubbling lava to your right.
Well, I don't see any traps around us right now, but this place sure is weird. Is that a beach over there?
You do kind of look over, and there is like cracked sandstone, and there is like a sweeping wind that's like blowing some of the sand around, and it doesn't seem to like leave the vicinity of that like line.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's the circular emblem, like arcane ruins in the middle. But other than that, it just seems to be like a library with strange rooms on the outsides.
So that's like something carved into the floor
Yeah.
in the center. Okay.
Ishnu is going to go investigate all the books.
Yeah.
Walk up to this table.
I could probably drop you guys in to make it a little easier. I would.
There we go.
And Savathris, I think, is just going to be doing like a slow counterclockwise circuit around the outside circle just to give everything a quick once-over perception-wise.
Yeah, so I will say, as Savathris kind of walks around, first stopping at the fire room, Ishnu, you reach up at just curiosity. Are you picking up a book, or are you just like looking at them?
I'll kind of peruse them and then maybe grab one at random.
So none of the books seem to have any kind of text or identification on the spines themselves. But after a moment, you can't help it. You pick up a book, and you crack it open.
Yeah.
As you crack open the book, you notice that all the pages are blank.
Oh, this is exceedingly disappointing.
That can't all be witnessed.
You pull the next one open.
One of those libraries.
The spine is a different color. All the pages are still blank.
You have to write your own story, Ishnu.
So
They put a lot of these nice book covers.
Savathris, you walk past the heat of the boiling lava flow that's kind of flowing underneath this stone bridge, and from here you can see that there seems to be a glowing portal on that center sphere of like a light red. You cannot see through it, but it just seems to be hovering there. As you kind of continue your pace around, what's everyone else doing?
Are there items on this table?
Yeah, there are.
What kind of items?
roll your investigation check.
All right.
Itemy items.
Yeah, could be good items, could be bad.
7.
So you kind of look around. There's like a goblet that has long since been emptied of its liquid. There's a couple of inkwells and some pages and like scribbled notes. But that's really it. It just seems to be maybe some like notes on pages.
What's the goblet made of?
It's like a steel tankard.
Steel.
Oh god. Excuse me.
I'll look at the notes. Can I decipher them at all? Or are they written in a strange language?
They're written in a strange language. They are written in the same kind of language that was at the bottom of that letter.
Huh. I'll grab those up.
All right. You have a assortment of notes from Pocket Dimension.
All right.
Savathers, you walk past this this dark room. Yeah, I had to make sure I was looking at the right one. There seems to be glowing white mushrooms all around. Roll your natures check.
Not great. Is that like a font of water on the wall as I'm walking past? I pointed at.
I honestly totally pictured it as a little table with chairs.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, very good.
Nice. So it's strange. Why all of a sudden you realize what these mushrooms are called? But they're death caps. They seem to grow around bodies or cemeteries, and there almost seems to be a fog emanating from that area. And again, it kind of seems to, like, if you drew a big circle from this thing, everything seems to stop at that edge.
Sure.
So, though you could kind of see the heat, you didn't feel it. And the same thing with that fog.
Okay.
Melandra, what are you looking at?
Floor in the middle of the room.
Yeah, roll your, we'll call it an investigation check.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
So from standing there, it's hard to make out, but there seems to be like different inlaid colors. So you know, begrudgingly kind of get down on your knee and look a little closer, and there seems to be, of this center sphere, I just moved my mouse like you guys can see it, but of that center sphere there are 7 different dull colors. There's a deep blue, a yellow, a green, a violet, teal, onyx, and a deep orange. They seem to be dull, but there are runes that are kind of inscribed on and around them.
Are they like? Do they make like a picture, or is it just like a pattern or a shape?
No, it's like if you took a circle and cut it into 7 different parts.
Oh, okay.
Like a pie.
Like a pie, but it's just the ring. It's not the whole circle. Just the ring is colored.
Colors.
We need
And
to
then there
have
are
a
like
pie.
magic glyphs inside of it.
Yes.
We have to play Trivial Pursuit.
That's right.
Oh, with all the
Get your
wedges.
color.
Get all the wedges.
So Mathers, you pass the bluish one, and there seems to be a frozen lake underneath. You can even see like fish swimming underneath it, but it's just a solid sheet of ice in that same portal. This time a light blue.
How big are the portals? Like big enough to walk through, or like little tiny portals?
Oh no, they're the same size of portal that you walked through. It's
Okay.
just you cannot see on the other side.
Okay.
Continuing around, again, there's a deep fog that kind of rolls along. Walking past, it's almost like there's a mirrored finish on the walls itself, and the vision of yourself is just blurred and almost swirling as you continue to walk past. What you doing there, Grin?
What's this thing?
That looks to be a what are those called? Like a
Or like a podium?
Thank you. Yeah, it's like a podium you could stand at. There seems to be a book that's open there, and again, it's blank.
Hey, Breebi?
Yes. Hi. Did you guys find anything? This is
Can you
an
read any
odd
of this?
place.
Can you read any of this garbage? I'm gonna hand her the notes.
Oh, well, yes. I could. Oh, that's strange. Give me a moment. And she like plops down on the floor and starts to read. Andy, I'm assuming you're continuing around your trudge.
I'm curious about this one. You said it's like a reflecting wall.
Yes. So the back of that like almost looks like a cutout of a person. It's a reflective wall, but it is not a true mirror. It's almost like someone polished like a very a shield or like a bronze shield where you can see the reflections, but they're almost swirling, kind of like the mirror from Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Where you can see things. It looks like you, but it's just blurred. It's hard to make out.
Strange. Okay. I'll continue on.
Let's see here. As you continue past this one, it's a lush thicket covered in clovers and just a deep green grass. There's a tree trunk that seems to be the center of the actual portal itself. But it just reminds you of a nice warm summer day.
Oh, this one looks nice.
This isn't so bad.
Looks can be deceiving.
Oh, who said that?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I want to check on the portal we came through. Is it still here, or did it disappear?
Good question.
It's still there.
Okay. I stick my hand through it.
You kind of knock down one of her things. Oh, what was that? Did you knock something down?
No.
Oh, thank God.
No.
I have many collectibles. I once found a stone from a beach that was smooth.
What a find!
I know. It was a very smooth stone on a beach. Speaking of beaches, so you're walking past this alcove, and it's that cracked, like, sand stone with sand over top that's kind of blowing, and it's just this constant, like, breeze that seems to be coming from nowhere and going to nowhere, but the sand is just swirling along. There's times where it almost seems like an ocean of sand kind of flowing through.
Right. Okay.
And I'm assuming you go to the last one.
Yep.
So, making it to the last one, there is a what looks to be a dock stretching out to the podium of that same. And these all have a portal. I don't think I actually said that, but they all have this portal of a different color. That's a horse of a different color. The dock stretches out over a deep water. There seems to be almost like a ship that has long since sunk. You see a couple of fish swim through, and at the end there's that portal.
Okay.
What's everyone else doing? Breebi's just kind of walking around. Oh, she was reading.
Did you read
Sorry.
those notes?
Yes. Oh, okay. So it's notes about construction of like a object to hide something else in, like this room.
Construction of a object to hide something.
He talks about something of great value and wisdom that he hid this room inside.
He hid this room inside of something, or he hid something inside of this room?
I think we're inside of a book.
Huh. Okay.
There seem to be many portals around the outside.
You saw that. I saw that. Look at those. There's different colors.
Portals to what?
Danger.
Portals?
There are corresponding parts of the carving in the center of the room. Imagine we unlock them somehow.
Yes, there must be a challenge within each portal that we have to solve. And
Challenges.
when we do so, we will unlock whatever the secret is.
Or did I try?
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, so I
God.
oh, she's huge. She's huge.
Breebi. Oh, Breebi.
Sorry, I just got up in your face. I can't shrink myself now, so I'll just.
You're just gonna
be
say that
real.
All right. So
I can't move her.
let's get started, I guess. What should we? Do you think we go in the portals? Do you think we? That one has lava under it. It's still huge.
There. I've turned her invisible. She's always there. Son of a bitch.
Just lurking.
The water one and the plant one didn't seem so foreboding.
Oh
I think we should probably start with those, huh?
god. So I'm I'm not very strong.
That's what we have Savvy for.
Oh good. I'll just wait here.
You don't want
And
to come
she
with
just,
us?
Plops down in a seat. No, I don't.
Maybe safer. Just
Maybe.
Can you protect yourself?
I
Here?
mean, is there danger here?
Probably.
There may be.
Oh. Is it
The
more
portal.
dangerous in there?
The portals may spawn entities.
It probably is more dangerous through the portals, but we don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna wait right here.
If you need to, you can always run. He nods back towards the entrance portal.
Okay.
So the book turned into the portal, or is she still carrying the book?
No, the book actually opened up and the portal opened from it.
Okay, so the book's lying on the floor in her room.
Yeah.
Okay.
There, she's this scary thing. Because I can't find a human, apparently, for some reason. So she's whatever the hell that is. It's terrifying. There.
Do you want to go through the water one first? What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, Grin would want to go toward the ones that are the least threatening.
It feels like the left side is less threatening, but those three on the left, personally. Well, we don't know.
We can just go start at the water and go clockwise.
Sure.
Works.
Sounds good to me.
Good luck!
Or we might have to Mega Man this and like try to guess which, when we unlock the new weapon, which boss it'll do extra damage to.
Which one
Yeah, I'm
should we
about
do
to
first?
put you guys on a water temple, because everyone loves a water temple. I'm just
Metal
Water
Man.
Temple.
Metal Man.
So you guys are, as you walk up to the dock, you guys all see that there is, it's a creaky looking dock. Is anyone walking onto it?
Come on.
All right. So, Savathers, you notice as soon as you walk through, the echoing birds are louder, and it's almost like you're standing on a midsummer's night dock. There's just you hear a couple of insects. It's serene sounding, but the dock itself is sturdy, and you can see in the water there's some fish swimming through. Are you going through the portal?
He pauses for a moment and wonders if this was what Bamarka is like. And he shrugs and walks to the portal.
Do you think he's dead?
He might be. I think we're all doomed. She's gonna get spooked and run back into her room and shut the book, and the portal's gonna close, and we're gonna be trapped here forever.
I can hear you guys from over here.
Well,
Please don't do that.
I guess in that case, ladies first. Let me just step to the side.
Lander will shrug and follow Savathers.
Sorry about your books, Ishmael.
Perhaps once we solve this puzzle, the books will reveal themselves.
Gonna bring up the rear.
All right. As you all enter, you get that pulling feeling as you enter this portal and get ripped through. And you find yourself standing in a square. Actually, this is a rectangular room, not a square. A rectangular room with a shallow basin of water, stone walls with a small. It's not so small. It's a pool in the middle. The room is, roughly about 50 feet by about 100 feet, and the pool takes up 80% of it. From across the way on the far side of the wall, there's a stone statue, and you know what? I can just. You just do this. So you're in a stone room, a large statue on the far end, and there seems to be something in the middle. It's hard to tell, but about 5 feet deep, there's something in the water. And boom.
Is it moving?
Go ahead and make a perception check. That door's not there, by the way, but deal with it, okay?
Deal.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry, apparently I rolled twice.
What
Well, the
door's
first
not
one was
there?
an 18,
Oh, the
so
door
we'll go
behind
that.
us is not there.
Yeah, that door's not there, sorry.
Is there still a portal behind us?
No, the portal is gone.
Oh, cool.
Cool. It is a solid stone room. Savathers and Grin, you notice that there seems to be what looks to be a gauntlet for your hand in the middle of the water. And the statue is strange. It seems to be in an odd pose. Grin, you're the first to see that the stone statue stands with one arm raised in a fist, with an index finger pointing to the ground, and the other hand is holding a tablet. That is what you guys see. Oh, and the water itself currently is about, it's probably, I said 5 feet, that's not what I meant. It's probably about 3 feet down. The gauntlet seems to be kind of hovering near the bottom. It's not resting on the pole. On the bottom, I mean.
So gauntlet in the middle.
That's the G.
Statue pointing toward the gauntlet.
So the statue is standing in front, and it's a massive statue.
Right.
And it has one hand with a finger, yeah, like Andy's doing. And then the
Pointing
other hand is almost like
pointing directly below it.
Pointing
Okay.
directly down, yeah. And
Okay.
then it's holding a book like the Statue of Liberty, and it seems to be like a tablet or something in that hand.
So it's much larger than a person, but the gauntlet looks to be person-sized.
Yes. The statue's probably a good 10 to 15 feet big. Tall. Bigger.
Huh.
Biggest.
Shall I retrieve the gauntlet?
I mean,
That seems safe.
The water's probably poisonous.
I can retrieve it from here.
yeah,
And,
use your magic hoodoo.
Ishmael will reach out and he's going to use telekinetic hands so I can manipulate small objects within 30 feet up to 10 pounds. And I will try to pull the gauntlet towards us.
Roll yours, just a straight strength check.
Okay.
See, that's what they meant when they said wits.
Doesn't budge.
Cannot seem to move it with my mind. I don't know if it
Oh,
is
boy.
stuck or fastened to something, or if there's a magical force that contains it.
Perhaps.
Oh, that was a good thought.
There's a good thought. There may be a clue on the tablet that the statue is holding.
Well, Andrew's gonna pace back and forth, like across here, and then up and down a little bit to see if she feels like the statue is watching her.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Roll a new perception check.
I'm also gonna check for traps. Take some time to check.
Taking that time to check
Take
for
some
traps.
time, got a 9.
I mean, it might be looking at you. You feel like it's looking at you. That
Yep.
statue is maybe looking at you.
Yep.
Maybe if you pass a couple more times.
Yeah.
Grin, you were doing what? I'm sorry.
I wanted to just check for traps.
Oh, yes. Looking around, it's strange. This room seems to be solid with no way out, and does not seem to be trapped. You feel pretty confident it's not trapped.
Yeah.
It's probably not trapped. It could be. It's not. It's definitely not.
I think
Maybe.
it's probably
Look.
not trapped.
I pull up my jar. It has a range of 100 feet. Is there anything undead in this room?
The eye sits unmoving.
A good call.
Just looking.
Just looking.
Can I take a look at the tablet?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Yes, look at the tablet.
looking at the tablet, you kind of have to like stand almost like you're trying to look over its shoulder, but the tablet is about your height, and you see on it written, and I can totally just copy and paste what is here. Oh no, I can't apparently. Oh well, it says, "Be humble, trespasser. You believe your destination is beneath you, but you mustn't miss the point."
It's just gonna. I guess Ishin will go right up to where the statue is, and he's gonna try to follow where the finger is pointing. Like draw like a like a mental line, I guess.
Yeah, so you follow the fist that is like, and you just kind of like, and it's just pointing at his feet.
Ishin is gonna investigate the feet of the statue.
Roll your investigation.
I'm good at investigate. Plus a d4. 12.
That is a statue's foot. Very well carved. Wearing sandals.
Well,
Perhaps there is something here that I'm missing.
I don't think we're missing the point. He's pointing right down at his foot.
Is
Right.
there a way to see like the statue reflected in the water? Is the water pretty reflective?
The water is not reflective. It is clear though, and it's probably only about 3 feet would be like waist height for most of you.
The gauntlet that's sitting in the middle, is it sitting like this?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
Also, so I put on direction indicators for you guys. So if you hold shift, you can spin which way you're looking.
Cool.
So I'm just saying. That way, if you flank people, you can tell you're flanking them.
Flank him.
I forgot what those things were until I realized what they were.
And now
Will you
know
read
where.
the tablet one more time, Abe?
Yes. Be humbled, trespasser. You believe your destination is beneath you, but you mustn't miss the point.
Humble traveler.
Trespasser.
Sorry.
God
You
damn.
believe your destination is beneath you. Does it mean like beneath us is in not good enough, or beneath us is in below us?
I just realized I could do it that way.
This holding shift isn't working.
Oh, maybe it's only me?
That if
I can do it.
you're an all-powerful wizard,
Oh, and then mouse wheel.
Oh. Oh, I
full
see.
of
Okay.
yourself enough that you leave this twisty, turny treasure. You probably want people to, be in awe of your power. And you just
Okay.
want you to, genuflect yourself a little bit. Bow down before the statue. Show me that you think I'm so great.
It is worth a try. Ishnu will bow down before the statue.
Yeah, you take a knee and kind of go full bow. You feel like you respected this statue pretty well. Nothing happened, but you feel confident that this statue is happy you did it.
Well, worth a try. I like that we're all thinking here. I don't know. I feel like this could have some multiple meanings.
There he goes. He's going for it.
Alright, so that's just what you're doing.
It's probably poison.
It's
Does the water feel cold?
no, actually, it's pretty nice.
You're not gonna grab that thing, are you? What if it's like magic hoodoo or something?
I would like to. I should have done this before. Yep. I will begin. No, nah, it's fine. I'm just gonna try to pick up the gauntlet.
All right. How you doing?
I reach down into the water to grab the gauntlet.
So you just grabbing around it? You putting it on? Like, what are you doing?
I just want to grab it and bring it out.
Go ahead and roll a strength check.
Oh.
Said we had to be strong.
Oh, so close.
Doesn't move. Kind of grasp around the base of the Thanos gauntlet and try to pull it up. Doesn't do anything. Just stays put.
Huh.
Doesn't even move.
I'm gonna feel around it. Does it feel like it's attached to the base in some way?
Nope.
Or is it very heavy?
I mean, you didn't move it, so it's got to be heavy.
Did it even budge?
Nope.
Put your hand in it.
It didn't move at all. Look, I've lost a character already in one of these damn trap temples.
Put your hand in it. Just stick
Although
your hand right in
I have
there.
a pretty fun backup character already.
True. Now's your chance.
I like Sabathra so much. I would like to start ritual casting a spell. It's going to take 10 minutes, guys. Sorry.
Are you doing it in the pool?
He says, I'm going to try to see what kind of magic is here.
You do your thing.
Sorry, it will take me a few minutes.
I want to look at the ceiling, specifically the ceiling above the statue.
Okay. Yeah, roll your perception check.
And the ceiling above the gauntlet. Just see if there's anything on the ceiling at all.
Okay. So looking up, it is a chiseled bluish marble stone. It does not show any kind of wear or tear, and it doesn't seem to reflect anything. You also don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Miss the point.
Is there any sort of like offering bowl or
Nope.
maybe like a button or switch or anything by the by statue's feet?
No, so you start massaging its feet after bowing down to it, and you don't see anything. It is a very well carved statue, but other than the fact it's holding a tablet, and it has its fist in it like an odd, like it's pointing down. It's just odd, and there's nothing on the ground for why it's pointing. Nothing else kind of jumps out at you.
Ooh.
Does the statue's hand or fingers move at all, or are they just solid stone?
Yeah, so you got to kind of reach up a little bit, but you kind of grasp it. They don't seem to move.
Yeah,
It's a solid piece of stone.
I just pull out its finger for a second.
20 points of articulation.
You rip a finger off. No, it does not move at all.
And it's just
You know,
pointing down on its foot.
I've
Point
read
down.
somewhere that when you point at something, 4 fingers point back at you.
Huh.
Curious.
Oh, you guys didn't have books.
I said we didn't have books. I didn't say we didn't read.
Oh. I learn something new every day.
You guys doing anything while you wait for Savathris to cast his ritual?
I mean, I don't really have any ideas.
See.
I just want to make sure there isn't like some huge like necromancy trap on this thing.
Yes, I've got put
Yeah.
your hand in there. Yeah.
Like
That's
I'm not
actually
putting
a
on
school
the
of magic.
hand of Vecna or something.
Really
Yeah,
good
my
idea.
only idea is put a hand in the gauntlet, so I'm fine with waiting until Savathris casts something.
Are you casting to figure out what school of magic it is?
Yeah, so basically I get a 30-foot for 10 minutes. I get a 30-foot radius detection of magic, and if I focus on something that looks magical, I can tell what kind of school of magic it is.
Okay, I'm totally not reading about schools of magic right now at all.
School of magic.
don't know why he's calling us trespassers. We were invited.
It's true.
Andy, assuming I am figuring this out correctly, you get the feeling that the School of Magic that's in this room, there seems to be... You're focusing on the gauntlet, right?
Yeah. So first, I'm going to scan around. What looks magical in here?
The gauntlet.
Just the gauntlet.
Does your spell like give you the ability to figure out everything that's magical, or are you just kind of looking around to see what's magical?
I get for 10 minutes. I can see in a 30-foot around.
Gotcha.
So I can even walk around the room and scan everything.
You get a strong indication that the room itself is magical.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a like conjuration summoning. And you feel pretty confident that one, you had to get here some way, and you have to get out some way.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some kind of conjuration.
Sure.
Focusing more in the middle, there doesn't seem to be anything from the statue itself. It just seems to be a very well constructed, but just a plain statue. The water has a conjuration school on it, and the gauntlet has an abjuration school on it.
Huh. Is the gauntlet like just... Is it in any particular like notable thing? Like, is the gauntlet pointing?
It is not. It's just kind of like floating there.
Yeah.
Like someone just kind of pulled a gauntlet off and just sat it there. It's just there.
Abjuration. Okay, I'm gonna put it on.
So you slip your hand in the gauntlet, and it now freely moves. Though it spins, the fingers kind of undulate. I don't know why I went with that. But they move freely, but you cannot actually move where the gauntlet is itself. And as soon as you put it on, you feel the floor beneath you start to sink. Though the pool water level remains the same, the floor is sinking underneath you. It's currently at a slow
Wow,
pace.
it would be really good to have cast-off armor right now.
You guys all see the floor start to move, and the water seems to be just filling in its place.
So out of curiosity, can I take the gauntlet off?
You try to pull it off, doesn't move.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Point your finger. Point your fingers. Point.
Alright.
So the floor is continually moving.
Yep. As soon as he puts it on, he says, I can move the fingers of the gauntlet, but I cannot take it off. And I'm sinking.
That's not good.
I mean, you're 6 foot tall, right?
7 feet tall.
Yeah.
So you've got a little bit of time, but not enough to cast another 10-minute spell. Let's put it that way.
I will point the gauntlet toward the statue.
You freely move the gauntlet and you point at it. You give it a finger gun. Nothing changes.
Can you do it like it's doing? Point down. No, nothing.
Oh, sorry. I was not looking. So as the floor continues to move out from underneath you, there is a form of panic that's starting to take your place. But you hear Grin kind of go, just point it down. And the floor starts to shimmer and then starts to level back up. And the gauntlet disappears from your hand, and there is a portal that appears right there.
Holy crap, we did it! Way to go, Sammy! Are you okay?
Was that it? Raptors is just sort of looking around. Is there anything else in the water?
Nope. The gauntlet just freely floating there again, unmoving in the same spot that you found it originally.
I did not like being held in place like that.
If I were
look
going to
comfortable.
build a death trap, I would have a portal pop up once you got your hopes up, but that portal would lead to your doom.
Oh, cripes. Alright, I'm going through this portal.
Hopefully it does not lead to your doom.
Yeah, let's hope.
Oh my god, I kind of want to do that, but that's not what happened. So those of you that walk back through the portal, you find yourself back in the same familiar room that you were in before you left, and nothing seems to have changed on the immediate arrival out of that room, though the portal itself has now dimmed. You feel if you needed to or wanted to, you could go back through it.
Hey, Breebi, the floor look any different?
Oh, well, I mean, it's a floor.
Is she just gonna go check the symbols that Melandra pointed out earlier?
There is a deep blue glowing part of the circle. Oh, over there. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant. But yeah, it's glowing.
Well, 1 down, 6 to go.
Well, I guess so that went well. You did good. Everyone's okay. No one died. I only see one of you. So you probably are. Oh my god, did all of them die?
They all did not die. We were successful.
Gosh. That's good.
Shall we do the next one?
I guess so. We're 1 for 1 so far.
Ishnu, you're walking toward the sand.
I'm walking towards the sand.
Excellent. As you walk towards the sand, as soon as you enter that same almost like bubble, the blistering sand is pelting your sides and your face, and it stings, but you kind of push through it, and you can head through the portal if you wanted to.
I'll do that.
Oh, this image might be really big. Ooh.
Yeah, I gave Ishnu my Vigilant Blast, so that is still in effect.
Ooh, we're gonna try this out. We're gonna try it out. It might be really big. I'm really sorry. Sharing. You might have to. You might have to. Might have
That's
to go
a
in.
thing. That is some kind of lion thing.
Oh, there we go.
Got it.
So you guys come across the portal, and as the last of you kind of steps in, it closes behind you, and there's this shimmering bridge that you can walk across. And in front of you is this massive, beast in front of you. There we go. It's got a crown on its head and eagle-like wings, and it sits probably a good 20 to 30 feet, very proudly standing, its tail whipping back and forth. Behind it is a glowing, shimmering gate, and it just kind of stares at you, waiting.
Savathris pats Grin on the shoulder and says, "Whatever it is you are going to do, I believe in you, and Athris does too. Guidance!"
What I'm gonna do? Oh, okay.
Perhaps, though, do not insult the creature.
So,
Good advice there, Ash.
as you call over your shoulder, Grin, you kind of walk up. She kind of eyes you. It's just a pale, sightless eye staring right through you, and almost from everywhere and nowhere, she says to you, "Hello, my children. Knowledge is key to all. Only those strong of mind will see the fruits of their mind labors."
Oh boy, mind labor. All right. What kind of mind labors you got?
There's a hint of a smile as she looks at you and says, "At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen."
Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
I have nothing but time.
Right.
What happens if we guess wrong?
Down. Yeah, is there like a multiple choice?
She kind of bares her teeth.
I think she will eat us.
Well, what comes out of the night? You know, stars come out of the night. Nobody asked for those, and they're gone by the day. Is it stars?
She just a resounding kind of giggle. I like this one. It has been too long. Yes,
Eat him.
it has. Then she goes, until I am measured, I am not known, yet how you miss me when I have flown. And she kind of flaps her wings.
I'm gonna look over at Savathros.
Issue,
Can you repeat
pipes
the
up the back.
question?
Is it time?
Ah, so some of you, perhaps all, are smart.
Well, lucky. Good one, Ish.
Only time will tell.
It is those mental exercises.
So that's why you do them.
Arm day, leg day, brain day.
Happy Brain Day, Issue.
Never miss brain day.
Never skip brain day.
Well, how about this one? It is a favorite of mine. 2 in a corner, 1 in a room, 0 in a house, but 1 in a shelter. What am I? Gotta do them mind exercises.
One more time, please.
That's 2 in a corner, 1 in a room, 0 in a house, but 1 in a shelter. What
R.
am I? R would be the right.
Letter
So there's
R.
3
Nice.
3 smart people. And last,
I think you have to do this one.
Yeah.
say my name and I disappear. What am I?
There's one day we've forgotten to talk about. Art Day.
Silence.
Ah. Well, I guess you may move on. She looks a little like disheartened and
Yeah.
steps aside.
Hey, we rocked that, guys.
Pearly gates just kind of slowly creak open, and you can see yourselves. You can actually see into the room. Well,
Are you? What is your name?
I go by many names. For I am the keeper, the one of wisdom. Perhaps, if you could tell. Oh shit! What was his name? Dexitruth.
Arash?
That I would love a snack or anything.
I have food.
Yeah, he's dead. I think you're just trapped.
Oh shit!
Hey, go team. Hey, guys, we really rocked that. I'm gonna hold my hand up like high five.
As I'm giving Grit a high five, I say, I have some rations. They aren't much.
I
Do you
mean,
need help finding a way out of here?
no. I would like to know what happened to him. He and I had an agreement. But that is my troubles.
I have 2 days worth of field rations that I take out of my pack and leave on the ground.
Yeah, don't worry, we're on it. We'll figure it out.
There's a nod of appreciation.
They're just like jerky and hard bread.
It's this massive creature. You left like a piece of bread and some jerky.
Yeah.
She appreciates it nonetheless. And you guys step back into the room.
Wouldn't have to buy more rations.
This time, as you exit, I think, Green, were you the first one out?
Oh yeah, I think you went out.
Green, as you're exiting the portal, you actually can see the light from the yellow in the center kind of illuminate, and you feel pretty confident.
I'm gonna run over and say, ooh, what do we do?
There's now a like a sun-colored yellow. I don't know what to call them. Part of a circle.
Wedges.
Wedges.
Wedge. There's a yellow wedge and a blue wedge.
Hey, Melly, you were right. Look, it's filling in as we do them. 2 for 2. I feel invincible. Come on. What's the next one?
Yeah, we still have 5 left. I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Next would be nature. The greens.
You guys walking in?
See, that one seems fine. Yeah, I want to go in there. I want to go to there.
All right.
Picket with clovers in a tree.
So, as you're entering, you're stepping on clover, and you can hear like distant sounds of animals as you kind of walk through. It's very serene and peaceful. In fact, Melander, you would feel very at home there. And you enter the portal, and you find yourself in a massive forest surrounded by huge circular trees. There is what seems to be a lake with a circular moss-covered stone sticking out. The stone is flat on the top, and in the center of the stone seems to be another circular pattern. You guys are standing at the opposite side of what looks to be a massive door.
Hold on a momento, por favor.
No, momento. Por favor.
So there is, and the water itself. Oh, where are my notes? I'm clicking my notes. The water itself does not seem deep, and it's probably about like a foot down into the water. The water's probably about a foot deep, and then you kind of would have to step back up onto the stone in the center. This is a massive. It's probably from there you can assume it's about 50 to 60 feet large in size. There seems to be large door handles and what looks to be like a keyhole.
Well, this is a weird one.
Peering down this cliff, how big is this ravine?
Oh, it's a lot smaller than what it looks. It's only about a foot down, including the water. It's about 2 feet. You could easily walk across it.
Oh.
Anything moving around in the water?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, I do that as well since I was looking.
Just the bodies of the dead. Oh, damn! Those are good rolls. Get all those out of the way now. Yeah. So, looking down, Melandra, you're just caught off guard by just the serenity of this place and the memories that it recalls. So, you almost forget what you're looking at. And then let's see, the two of you, man, a nat 20. The water is completely still, and see-through. You can see it's slightly moving. There seems to be plant in the water, but doesn't seem to have necessarily wildlife in it.
That's what I said.
Double.
Start walking around the lake to see if I can see if there's anything behind the door. Like, there are no walls on either side of the door, right? I want to see if there's anything behind the door. If it's just like a door with nothing behind it.
Yeah. Making your way downtown, you can get you can get to about here and realize that you feel pretty confident. It's just a strange door.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything around it. The door itself, because it's more like a door frame, is massive. The door itself is probably about 20 feet tall, maybe 10 foot wide. Has a door handle and what looks to be a keyhole. Spathers, you kind of trudge through the water. Make a Constitution check.
There it
He's
is.
doing it again.
There it is. Saving throw or check? Doesn't matter this time.
Yeah. It was a saving throw, but walk through unharmed. You're fine.
Nailed it.
You get on top, kind of step up, and you're at the same level as the other side. This is a completely flat. It's covered in moss, and you can see like a couple of like mushrooms and things like that. It definitely seems like nature has claimed this, but you do see in the center laid down stone that's inlaid in the actual ground. Just a perfect circle. Not a sphere. Spheres would be
Perfect circle.
perfect circle, made of stone.
There seems to be some sort of circle inscribed in the stone. Savathris will kneel down and start like kind of pushing away the moss from the circle to see if there's writing or anything there.
Yeah, go ahead and investigate it. Since you're getting up in its face.
Hey.
His face.
Hey.
Nice. So you take a minute or two and you kind of start brushing away some of the moss that's clung itself to the stone. The stone you're standing on and the stone that seems to be like cut in or inlaid, you're not entirely sure if it was placed in or cut the way it is, but it is perfectly smooth stone. There does not seem to be any kind of inscribed anything on it.
There's a circle here, but I don't see any writing.
I'll go look at the door.
Yeah. You getting up and close to it?
Yep.
All right. So getting closer to it, it is, for the most part, a pretty simple door. It's a stone metal structure. Looking on the back side of it, just looks like a door. There is like a wooden beamed two double door that seem to, from your height, you'd have to reach up to even touch the handle.
Yipes. It's a big door.
I'll see if I can open it.
Yeah, so you reach up, make a strength check. It's got one of those thumb things, not a twisty. It's got the thumb push.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of like both hand kind of pull down, and you're lifting yourself up. It's not moving. But as you're doing so, you do notice that there is a keyhole that is probably like this big.
Okay.
It seems to be like an intricate shaped key. But it's a pretty big keyhole. Compared to what you would expect.
It's locked.
Well,
All is
guess that was
ruined.
kind of expected. So we just need to find a really big key, huh?
Ishnu, what you doing?
Is the center of this thing open?
Yeah, you walking in?
Yep.
So Savathris, you would see as soon as Ishnu hits to right here.
He bursts into flames.
Doing it live.
Death trap. One of these rooms is a death trap.
He disappears immediately.
Oh shit.
And in his place, you see a fairy-like sprite. Ishnu. Had to make
That
sure
was
I'm.
supposed to happen. Was that supposed to happen?
Hello.
Here we go. Hopefully I'm whispering that. Okay.
Are you Ishnu?
Do you think he'll fit through the keyhole now?
I asked this right.
Yes, I am Ishnu. You should come and join me.
I feel like I have this off my camera.
Really weird.
That seems like a trap.
It is most definitely not a trap.
I'm a pretty good liar.
Yes, I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep.
That seems like a lie. Whoops, not
What
intimidation. I
happened?
didn't want to
What
intimidate.
happened to you?
Nothing happened to me. What do you mean?
Something is strange here.
Well, our buddy just turned into a little fairy thing.
Can you? Do you see a key?
I do not see a key within here, but it's very comforting. You should join me.
Savathris looks at the other two and just kind of shrugs.
We're all going to be trapped as fairies forever. So how are you going to end your life?
Yeah, no, not really.
Grin is never going to die.
That's true. I did say that, but part of not dying is not turning into a fairy thing.
Ishnu, can you leave that circle?
Why would I want to leave the circle? It is so comforting and nice in here. You should come within the circle. Let's see what I mean.
He kind of flutters around the middle. He looks pretty happy about it.
I don't like the way it's stuttering.
He looks very happy. Ishnu, I would like to leave this place. Wouldn't you like to leave this place to find your home again?
No, I have no need to leave this place. There's everything that I need here.
Oh, I don't like that answer.
No. Let's get him out of there.
I think I'm gonna have to bail, guys.
Oh
Sorry.
crap! It is 11:30.
Yeah, I need to get to bed early.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a good place to stop.